Come on up in here, man. Yeah, it's time to fellowship one more time. It's time to fellowship about this game one more time. It's time to sit up there and come on one accord. Amen. And share this game. Come on. I know that it's late. I know that, most of y'all sleeping and farting and things like that. And you making deals. You got the whole spirit of Netflix and chill, in the house. And it's 2:50 EST time right now, in this Mississauga, Canada, right now. We are here. We are blessed to see one more again. We are here. The game is good, man. We are here right now. We are in Mississauga, Canada right now, man. Blessings to everybody. Oh my God. Oh, and this game is brought to you by the game and Fiji water. Go grab yourself some water right now. Go get yourself some fruit so you'll be able to digest this game that's being ready to being conveyed. You'll digest this game a lot better, right now if you go get you some water and some fruit. Come on, I'll wait for you. I will wait for you. Adam, man, what's going on with it? Okay, my crew is up. Okay, I feel better. But yeah, go get you some water and fruit. Prepare for the game that's getting ready to be ministered. Come on. Got it next to my nightstand. DJ Berg, what's going on with it? Appreciate the respect, bro. Listen. Some of y'all was like, oh, Sin, I love when you do the reviews. I be up late night. Listen, then show love. If you like seeing staying up late night, if you like seeing doing reviews at this time, then show love, man. I shouldn't have to tell you to show love. What do I mean by that? I shouldn't have to tell you to hit the like button. It should just be automatic. We already got 200 people up in here, but we only got 90 likes. Come on now. You dealing with somebody that don't be begging for money, asking y'all for money. All I want y'all to do is hit the like button. That's all I ask for. I appreciate every dollar. I appreciate every super chat, every cash app. But man, only thing seeing be on y'all about is the like button. As a matter of fact, if you haven't even liked my previous videos that I posted, the live we did today, which was another eternal classic, click on the like button. They created something now called thanks, where if you didn't get to see the live video, you can still send in money and still be a blessing to, the person, your YouTuber or whatever, your favorite YouTuber that you like. If you missed the content, you can still send some money, even after. They got all type of ways for the money. And they always constantly asking y'all for the money. The reason why I don't beg or ask for the money, because I know if I keep preaching and teaching this game, the money gonna come. All I gotta do is just teach and preach this game and stand on it. But the one thing I am gonna be on y'all about is them likes. I need them likes, man. I need them likes. I know it's December. Some people going through it to get to it. So I wouldn't dare ask you for no money. But the least you could do is lift your finger to click on that thumbs up button. That's all I want you to do. Jerron, man, appreciate that 10, famo. Respect to the game. Man, I appreciate the respect, fam. I really do. Good looking. Okay, we got 168 likes. Let's at least get it to 200. We going on 300 people, man. Come on, man. Come on. We 24 likes away from 200. I feel good, and I'll be ready to get this started once we go ahead and touch it, man. Hoes can't fight for it. Why would I be asking hoes to fight for me? What is he talking about? Y'all know Sin does not play about those likes. Baby, could you tell him? Shout out to all the ladies. The ladies always coming on one accord for me. Y'all gonna be angry as hell when Sin in the future start dedicating a lot of time to the Game for Ladies channel. Still gonna be coming over here. I'm not gonna abandon this channel. But when I start dedicating a lot of time to the ladies, just remember how y'all treated Sin, man. When I was up late night, when I was putting out, like this month, I'm gonna be putting out a lot of content. You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, I was even thinking about whether I'm gonna do the early morning game today, simply because some people have been telling me, like, saying I want to watch it, but because of their schedule. And so, you know, when you're doing 2-3 hour lives and stuff, man, everybody ain't got time to watch. So I might sit up there and start making it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of Monday through Friday, giving you guys an opportunity to actually watch everything in its entirety, you know? Let me know in the comment section if you agree or disagree later on. But without any further ado, let's get to it, man. Appreciate the 200 likes. Okay, now I feel better. You know what I mean? We got 300 up in here, 206 likes. Okay, I feel better now. Come on. Got to keep them likes looking like the viewers. But as you know, Lil Kelpy got into a little situation where, you know, Lil Kelpy needed some helpy. You know what I mean? Lil Kelpy, you know what I mean, came on the platform. He pretty much, you know, got out of his face with, you know what I mean? I do not like calling another man almighty. But, you know, that suspect, man, oh my God. But, you know, almighty suspect and him got into it. You know what I mean? And I have to say this, whether y'all agree or not, I have to give Kelby his props. Because y'all was coming on one accord to clown him. But all I saw is someone who was upset that he was so disrespected. The previous interview, he said, that's not going down this time. Y'all called me bitches. Y'all disrespected me and had me walk off all type of crazy. Man, fuck all of that. You know what I mean? Then y'all sitting up there laughing and giggling about them little punches. Man, he ate that shit. He didn't get knocked out by that shit, man. You know what I mean? And you know, and I fucks with almighty suspect. But yeah, he needs to reside and abide in the gym. Yeah, he need to go to the gym. He need to be eating. He need to be in the gym. He need to, man. You know, because anytime you standing over a little white boy, 19, frail, because Lil Kelpy look like he's 70 pounds by the grace of God. And you standing over him and you had all them punches to the face and he did not get knocked out, yeah, it's time to hit the gym. So if anything, I give respect to Lil Kelpy for standing up for himself. It didn't matter whether he got his ass whooped. We all expected him to get his ass whooped if he was fighting Suspect or Sharp. He came in as the underdog. And I'm always rolling with the underdog, man. Always. Don't matter what color. Most likely, you know what I mean, in most circumstances, Sin gonna always go, you know what I mean, with the underdog. If the whole world against that person, you know what I mean, then I'm gonna sit up there and go against, you know what I mean, the world. Unless you on some like, you know, Satan the sinner shit, maybe, you know, long as you ain't in no homosexuality. Sin, you know he don't belong there. All right, man, we gonna chop it up. Come on, let's go.
No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. You knew that we were going to have to revisit this topic.
I mean, Adam, you listen, right off top, Adam, you said cool, but you know, I have to give respect when it's due. I criticize Sharp, but I have to, Sharp says that shit like nobody else. No Jumper, coolest, sexiest, finest, attractive, most majestuous podcast in the world. And today, we got Jessica 304. What's going on, bitch? Oh my God, I'm so glad to be on the show, Sharp. I feel so good. Yeah, bitch, you been out there slut buddying. That's what you been out there? Okay, bitch, we're about to get to the meat and potatoes of this shit. Oh, shit. Let's get into it, man. Let's go.
After last week's viral explosion, as the world became aware of exactly what went down between my man Lil Kelpy and Almighty Suspect. So how are you?
Y'all only found that funny because y'all been out there slut buddying. You been out there slut buddying, bitch. You been out there slut buddying? Come on.
Feeling at this point? It's been what, like 2-3 weeks?
Yeah, I think like 3 weeks or something like that since it happened.
Yeah, how you feeling?
Bro, I'm honestly feeling pretty good. I've been blowing up my YouTube a little bit after that incident, so.
Man, Kelpy got a fresh cut, fresh fit. He letting y'all know, man, I ain't studying them little punches, man. Yeah, man, I'm a player, man. Player Kelpy, man. I'm not tripping about that little punches, man. You know what I mean? Them motherfucking Tanya Harden-ass punches, man. He was throwing at me, man. Yeah, man, I took a loss. You understand me? Came back like a boss. You understand me? Real dressed up, ready to floss. Yeah, man, player Kelpy around here, man. Yeah, man, with the new shirt, with the little chain that's been diamond tested. You understand me? I'm ready to sit up here, man, and really talk my shit, man. Yeah, player Kelpy. You know, I like that better too. That sound better. Not Pimp Kelpy, Mac Player Kelpy. I like that better. Player Kelpy. Yeah, that he need to change his name. That's cool for the rapping too. Player Kelpy.
Really?
I'm doing all right, yeah.
Have you had like every single person in your entire life hit you up about it?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Honestly, though, like a lot of my old homies and shit, they wasn't even hitting me up about it.
Really?
Yeah, it was mostly just like random people.
They're not on the internet enough to like see
They're
it?
on the internet, bro. They don't really care enough, I guess.
I forgot the homie's name. Of course, you know, I mean, many of us thought it. I mean, I had thought it, but he put it in the comment section. And Kelby, you are lazy. Everybody's applauding you about doing these interviews and all of that shit, but not really, fam. When you have a video that hits 3 million views in less than a week, and you have no merch, you don't have a new song, you say you're a rapper, where your song at? Where your merch at? You supposed to have new jogging suits, new clothes to say, Benjamin Franklin knows my name, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You was supposed to have some new merch, man. You sleeping. Yeah. You're not coming with it like you supposed to. I don't know who's advising you or who's presiding over you, but they leading and guiding you wrong, player Kelpy. Come on.
Know me, they know the type of shit I've been getting into, so I don't even bother.
What's the primary criticism that you've been seeing in response as a result of that?
I think the number one thing is like people trying to say that if they were in my shoes that it would have gone differently.
Right.
And they would have swung back and stuff, but I know a lot of y'all probably couldn't even see the angle and shit because you was blocking it and like people were standing in front of me. But I was trying to get some swings in on him like when I was getting beat on.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay, so look, this is what we gonna do. Because Kelby be, and that's not a good vision either, but you know, no, that's not you. Yeah, so you can see the manifestation of drugs right here. But Kelby, let me just say this to you. Stop lying. Amen. Amen. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, stop lying. Stop lying, Kelby. You was not trying to hit. Listen, you might have, in your mind and in your spirit, you might have been trying to hit back Kelby. But Kelby, I was the only one that showed that within the video. Kelby, before that man's hand hit your face, you had already closed your eyes. You had your eyes closed, Kelby. You was not trying to hit nobody. You talking about I believe him. What is it to believe? I showed the truth. Before the man's hands even touch his face, Kelby had already closed his eyes and he embraced the punches. Kelby was like, damn. The moment that Almighty Suspect got out of the chair, it reminded me of Minister Society when he was like, I knew that fool was gonna come back one day, but I didn't know he was gonna come back like this, dumping. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't expect Almighty Suspect to sit up there and just be dumping. He didn't see it coming, man. You know, so he could say, yeah, I felt it in my, yeah, but Kelby, before his fist even touched your face, your eyes was closed, man. Come on.
I mean, I can't blame you for the way that went down. And can you have them like turn it down out there? Because I can fucking hear it. It's so annoying. But I can't blame you for the way that it went down, just because it's like we're in this podcast environment, and I've been doing this for a million fucking years, and I've never even came close, realistically, to anything happening while I've been on camera that was close to that. Yeah. So it's like you're just not expecting it to get to that level. Now, I will... Yeah, like he did kind of like stand up and throw his fucking headphones off, and you were a little delayed in your reaction.
He had enough time to take his headphones off, Kelby. and you 70 pounds by the grace of God. You the same size that Whitney Houston was when she accepted that award, and everybody was crying when they seen Whitney, all them veins popping out while she was talking. Kelby, you the same size. And so by you being the same size, you should have been able to move, man. And you just did not move at all. You moved in your mind. You moved in your spirit. You might have moved in your dreams, but physically, man, you closed your eyes and embraced them punches. Come on.
Slow, bro. I was sipping that kratom and I was just like, I wasn't in the right headspace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew what was coming when I called him a bitch, but at the same time, like, I was high.
You be off the kratom like that?
Yeah.
What effect does that have on you?
It's like an opioid, bro. I'm using it to quit drinking.
Y'all put me on, man. You know, I ain't never been high or drunk before in my life. You know, in comparison to you guys in this capacity, I am a complete square. I never thought it was cool to get high, cool to get drunk. You know what I mean? None of that. I've just never been into the drugs at all. You know, I wanted a bitch, when I talked to a woman, I wanted her to smell this pimping. She didn't need to smell Newport cigarettes and, you know, drugs and this new shit y'all get, this fentanyl and all that goofy shit. I'm not into that. No. When Sin got depressed back in the day, you know how I took my depression out? Let me get some lasagna. Yeah, let me get a T-bone steak. Yeah, bring me a whole pitcher of orange juice. That's how I used to take my depression out. Everybody take out differently. I just was not into the meth. I wasn't into nothing like this cranium shit that he even talking about. This is another language to me. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Come on.
And Percocet and all that shit. I haven't touched that shit in months.
Is it good?
Food is definitely a drug. I've already taught that. And some of y'all bound on it. I could look at some of y'all profile pictures and see that you're on drugs now. Come on. Some of y'all 2 days away, you understand me, from dying. You're a small fry away from dying. Come on.
It's like that? Like chills you out?
It's pretty similar. It chills me out, relaxes me, makes me sleepy and everything.
I must have done the wrong kratom, dude, because I tried
that shit back. You gotta get that shit
in
online. I'm trying to get a sponsorship.
Okay, we're getting too ahead of ourselves. We have 500 people, but we only got 286 likes. Get my likes on one accord with the viewers. Come on.
I'll be honest, so heavy, but nah, if you get the good shit, bro, it'll put you out.
Wow, yeah. I love that kratom played a role in how this went down.
I mean, I'm not using it as an excuse. Like, my reaction time was just too slow, but I was high,
right.
And that probably played some type of role in
Who influenced you to get into kratom? Was it Joe Rogan?
Nah. I don't even be watching Joe Rogan like that, or really any podcast, but basically I was just like, I need to quit drink, mostly because it was eating up my money, and I was getting withdrawals and shit every time I didn't have it. So I was looking for, a replacement, an affordable replacement. I just found that. So,
Well, shout out to kratom. Anyway, so all right, this is my thing about this, is that I felt like I didn't realize the extent to which you were sort of hyped up to confront suspect. And I didn't see a full interview, but I heard that there was an interview on another platform where I saw a clip on Reddit. That's where everybody should watch this clip. Is basically you sort of talking like in an angry way, and ODM Slim sort of like hyping you up in terms of like not taking the kind of abuse that you kind of took in the initial episode with Sharp and Suspect. Would you say that that's fair?
Yeah, I don't even want to throw it like it was ODM's fault or the other dude. Shout out to Jinx. It was Drinks with Jinx podcast I was on. I don't want to blame those two for, my reaction to that.
Shout out to Kelby, man. You know, one thing about Kelby, if you pay attention to player Kelby, man, he always gonna shout out and acknowledge those that he like. He gonna acknowledge, the platforms that he been on. A lot of people don't do that. They be going on these platforms. They don't, once they get a little clout, they pretty much go the sucker route and don't be acknowledging motherfuckers that help put them out. You know what I'm saying? But Kelby ain't like that. That speak volumes about his character. You know what I mean? He don't care about being on no 5 million sub, channel. Kelby gonna sit up there and acknowledge other platforms that's small as hell. They got 2,000-3,000 subscribers by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's some real cool shit that you did, Kelby. Come on.
I was just like fed up kind of from the disrespect. not even just from them, but from everybody. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be the way I would be if I wasn't on camera on a podcast.
So on that initial one with Sharp and Suspect, do you feel like you were kind of restrained in terms of
I was
how
100% just trying to keep it professional, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to go off or nothing.
You know what I mean? Kelpy saying I wanted to snap, I wanted to go off, you know what I mean? But at the same time, you know what I mean, I was trying to keep it professional. You know, Sin gonna tell it like it is. Kelpy, you full of shit. You was giving praise and worship service to Sharp. I'm just gotta keep it 100, man. Like Sharp was your God at the time. Okay, of course you're evolving. You didn't like what Sharp did to you, but at that time, you really was on some like, you know, we bless your name, Sharp. We lift you up, Sharp. Hallelujah. Glory. Thank you, Sharp, for waking me up another day. Lord, we thank you for health and strength. We thank you, Sharp. Oh, you even had a tongue for Sharp. Sharp, Sharp. You was even speaking in tongues for Sharp. You was giving praise to Sharp. You was just giving honor and thanksgiving to Sharp, man. You know what I mean? You was on some, we lift Sharp's name in the sanctuary. We give Sharp's name, we give him the glory. And we will praise Sharp for the rest of our, you know what I mean? You was on that. You was saying Hosanna to Sharp. You was sitting over there saying Abba to Sharp. You was giving him praise. You was magnifying his names, Kelpy. That's why you allowed him to disrespect you like that, because you had too many Sharp posters above your bed. And by you looking at him like a god, he was able to just speak to you like a fraud, like a broad in front of niggas and broads. And you stood there and took it like a bride. And you was in awe of the things that the disrespect that he was saying and conveying. You know what I mean? You just had that, we lift you up in the sanctuary. No. We lift Sharp's name. And you had that type of spirit. You was lifting up Sharp's name in the sanctuary. Don't do that no more. Don't do that with no man. Don't idolize no man to the point where he can just disrespect you. He can literally call you all type of bitches and say, get your bitch ass on. And guess what you did? You got your ass on. No, you ain't never supposed to look at no man like that. Sharp cool and everything, but you was never supposed to be looking at Sharp like no god for him to disrespect you like that. But that's why that went on, because you was like, oh my God, I'm so blessed to be here with Sharp. Like, nigga, no.
Throw any shade their way. I was just like, you know, I knew what they was doing. They was trying to get the views. Obviously, that's what pays the bills.
Right.
So I was just kind of sitting there taking it, you know what I'm saying? But after that, I was like, yo, I should have, spoke my mind a little more. So that's what I did in the next one.
But so did ODM.
After seeing Sinful the Peace video and how he roasted me and how he stood up there and checked me about my manhood, that's what really provoked me. It wasn't the ODM Slim, it wasn't all of them. It was the fact that I seen Sinful the Peace video and the shit that he said in there, I was provoked to stand up for myself after that. When Sinful said, you know what I mean, whether you get your ass kicked or whether you kick some ass, at least you'll be able to look in the mirror and see a man, you know what I mean, whether it's marks there, whether it's your, regular face there, you know what I mean, no matter what the circumstances, you maintain your balls. And when I said that shit, that's what provoked your motherfucking ass, you understand me, to do that. It wasn't no Bloods, it wasn't no Crips, it wasn't none of them. No disrespect to them guys, but them guys don't have no power when they speak. They just gangbangers. They just emotional just as these women. You know what I'm talking about? No. It was the fact that I was sitting over there teaching and preaching this game, and that's what provoked you. It wasn't ODM Slim. Shout out to him, but he ain't me. He don't have the anointing. He don't have the anointing of this game. You know what I mean? When you heard that, you was pricked to your heart and you was convicted because you knew you was wrong for allowing a man to disrespect you in front of millions of people. And so that's what provoked you, like, man, I don't give a fuck how I go out this time. Man, I'm going to call him a bitch, any motherfucking thing. I feel you. Come on.
That you shouldn't have just sat there and fucking had them yell at you
I
on that first
mean,
episode?
He was telling me basically like, yo, bro, like you can't let another man disrespect you and all that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but this is a camera thing. Like I felt like it would be different, you know? But at the same time, he was kind of telling me afterward, after the fight, he was like, bro, why was you giving him that energy and all this? Like, why'd you do that? So I was like, you know what? I was just doing what I felt. I wasn't really listening to nobody else.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, what was it?
Right. You know, you listening, and I can tell now, you still listening to the wrong individuals. Don't be thinking just because motherfuckers is older than you that they wiser than you. Wisdom come from God. Wisdom come from experience. Wisdom come through, you understand me, going through it to get to it and getting a lesson out of that. You know, and the only way they could be a blessing to you is if they got the game. Most of these niggas ain't got, most of these older people don't got the game like that, Kelpy, to be giving you. So don't let the appearance be the interference just because motherfuckers in their 30s and 40s, you think that they can say some shit to you that's going to be beneficial and help you be official in life. You know what I mean? No. You know what I mean? Some of these guys, you know what I mean, you don't need to be listening to at all. You're young, you're 19, you're impressionable, and so you're like, oh, maybe I need to listen. And see, this really what it is, you know what I mean? You talking this pimping, but in all actuality, you know, you conduct yourself like a fatherless child that's looking for a daddy. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you now, these are the wrong people to be electing, you know what I mean, and appointing as your father or a father figure. Don't be listening to these people, man. These people gonna lead you to a destination called the graveyard or the motherfucking destination called incarceration, nigga. You know what I mean? Don't be listening to them. Some of these guys gonna give you, you know what I mean, some knowledge, man, to send your motherfucking ass off. Don't be listening to these guys, man.
That like made it get that aggressive? Because it felt like you calling him a bitch. Like, for sure, there's no excuse to ever hit a guest on a podcast.
I mean,
Shout out to Adam. He's not a pimp, but Adam got some ways about him. You know what I mean? Kelpy didn't get no money for getting his ass beat. All he got was some clout and a few little clicks and a few little dollars, you know, over there at his YouTube channel. But he ain't got no jumper money. You know what I'm saying? So here you have Adam having a video to hit 3 million views less than a week. You know what I mean? He checking it like the house on fire. You know what I mean? You motherfuckers is beating on people and then getting beat up. You know what I mean? And man, you know, Adam's sitting over there collecting a big bankroll, making over $1 million, you know what I mean, a month. Yeah. You know, man, I got to just put that out there, man. You know, he's sitting over there checking it.
But at the same time, if there was going to be something that you could say verbally, let's be real, when it comes to like street shit or pimps or whatever,
I know what I was doing when I
if
said
you
that,
say bitch, you say faggot, I mean, maybe even you could throw weirdo in the category. These are words that like realistic are going to make like a very large percentage of people just swing on you.
Yeah, they're fighting words.
And so in that moment, it was almost like, it was kind of hard for me to be 100% upset with Suspect just because I felt like you kind of were provoking it to an extent.
No, and I'm the same way. I knew exactly what I was doing when I said it.
Right.
I was like, yeah, he's going to get pissed at this. I did, however, think it was going to go down outside. I didn't think it was going to go down right here. You know what I'm saying? But I knew what I was doing, provoking him like that.
But so you weren't worried in that moment of like actually catching a fair one with him? That didn't seem like a bad idea.
A fair one, bro, like win or lose, I would have done it. And in fact, like if y'all was able to set up some type of boxing ring where we could, you know, give some money to charity or like a good cause, I would for sure be down to run that.
That's not the worst idea I ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, as long as we leave the guns out of it, you know, leave the violence.
With guns.
If it's for a good point, like, no, that shit would be dope.
Yeah, we definitely are gonna have to leave the guns out for sure. Yeah, that's not acceptable.
No, most definitely not.
But okay, so then it happens, and like my recollection of it is, I thought it was pretty iconic that you said you're still a bitch, like from the couch after that.
Bro, I mean, I still don't what I said. You know, getting my ass beat, it's happened before.
I have to give it to him. You know, that had to be the funniest thing of the video. You still a bitch. Oh my God. When he said up there, you still a bitch. What you thought putting your hands on me was going to change the fact that you a bitch? You still a bitch. Oh shit. That's why you know, when you guys was making all them jokes, I'm in my mind like shit. Look like he ain't, you know, put hands on them that bad. You know what I mean? Not if he's still standing up. Not if he didn't get knocked out and he's still standing up talking about some you still a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Like, how hard can you hit, a little 19-year-old white little boy, little scrawny little boy, and he still stand up and say, you still a bitch. Come on, man. Hey, get my likes to 400, man. Everybody hit the thumbs up, but hit that like button, man. Come on.
And to change how I felt about it.
Right. And then ODM was kind of like, you see a little bit of it in the clip, but I heard more of it after the fact, where he was like pretty upset about the way that you were sort of handling yourself in that episode. Like what was the tone of you guys' discussions after the fact?
I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, I fuck with ODM and everything, but he was like, a dad scolding me for fucking up and, getting my ass whooped.
Right.
Type shit. Yeah.
But was it like kind of contradictory because he was also the one who was basically telling you that you should have stood up to him and shut up?
Yeah, it was definitely like some contradiction in what he was saying. But you know what? Like I said, I don't blame him for my actions on that podcast. I blame myself for those actions. I took the consequences. I moved on from it.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're still working with ODM?
That's like a misconception a lot of people have. Like, people think he's my manager.
I thought that as well.
Yeah, no. Like, I met him on another podcast with like Big Weavy or something.
Okay.
And we were just chatting it up, and then he like gave me my number. I gave him, we gave each other our numbers, and then just started talking. But nah, it was more like some big homie shit.
Okay.
Definitely not manager though.
So you guys were just hanging out at that time, and he was just kind of putting you on game, or what?
I hadn't even met him in person. I met him in person at the...
Kelby, they not gonna tell you, but this sounds very thottish. You meet him on the platform, you don't really know him, y'all exchange numbers, and you just let this guy who you don't know just come with you, and for what? And this is not the, fuck up his hustle or whatever he got. Like I said, blessings to that man. I'm just putting you on game. Like, it sounds very thottish. You know what I mean? You just met this guy. You give him the number and say, hey, I'm about to go to No Jumper. Hey, come with me. Like, no, you don't know him like that. And you see him being there, that didn't stop you from getting them triple Bs thrown on you. That didn't stop him from wrecking shop on your face. That didn't stop him from putting knuckle graffiti, on your face. That didn't stop that. So with that being said, what was the purpose of him even being there? And then you said he told you one thing, you still did another. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm just, speaking the facts, like I do.
With Drinks podcast.
Oh,
or Drinks
okay.
with Jinx, sorry.
Did you feel like he was trying
But yeah, just stop meeting random men and just giving your number. Oh, he sounds cool. He's a Crip. Oh, he with the business. Ooh, give my number. That sound like the perfect, you know what I mean? That's what white bitches do. That ain't how men move. Oh, you a Crip? Oh, you a gangster? Oh, man, I need protection around here. That's what it sounds like. It sounds very, don't do that no more. You know what I mean? You don't know these dudes, man. You know what I mean? Why you giving out your number like God's heir? You can't see you two. I can already tell you naive. You trust motherfuckers, and that's gonna get you killed, or that's gonna get your ass manipulated. That's gonna get your ass broke on. You know what I mean? Like a hoe. While you professing this pimping. You know what I mean? Trusting motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Now, I told you now, you ain't no pimp. And even with the help of God, you wouldn't still be one, right? But look, check this out. You know what I mean? By you being young, I'ma still lace you so you won't basically be in somebody's prison or somebody's graveyard. If I can say something to you to prevent that. Because I really don't want you being in criminality. I really don't want you being in carnality. I really don't want you being in a correctional facility. I really want you to have your liberty in society and getting some legal currency. You know what I'm saying? Because you're in a position to do that. You just don't have the game on how to maintain it. You got the attention, but how long you gonna be able to keep it with no game? What you gonna do? Get your ass whooped again? So you got to come up with something. You know what I mean? Come up with a song, could get your clothes out. You know what I mean? You got to come up with something, man. What's going to be your handle? Because these people know that you just be watching other people's videos and repeating shit, you know what I mean, what you heard. That's only going to last so much. So they're going to be looking for you to crash out again, you know what I mean, for some views. And before you know it, you're going to be beat up in the hospital or fucked up, you know what I mean, just for some views. No. Come on.
be the next Crip Mac?
I don't even know if he wanted to. I don't think he wanted me to be the next Crip Mac.
It's hard to be the next Crip Mac.
Yeah,
That's a lot to bite off.
I think he just wanted me to go up, capitalize off my image and stuff, which is what I was trying to do. But he definitely pointed me in the right direction to that. So shut up.
Crip Mac is another person that's in need of guidance. You don't want to be like Crip Mac. Crip Mac getting broke on, just like the hoe too. We just got to keep that shit so real. I respect his gangster, I respect his cripping and respect him as a man and everything like that. But by Crip Mac not having this game, I forgot who that dude is. But yeah, he's sitting over there getting broke on. Come on, man. He don't even got control over his own channel. So you definitely don't want to be, him. He a grown-ass man that allow another grown-ass man to have control over his damn near 300 or how many subscriber channel. So that is not the motherfucker to be looking up to at all. He is another example of where you don't have this game, motherfuckers is gonna charm and disarm you and manipulate you and keep accumulating off of you. So you definitely don't want to be no motherfucking Crip Mac. Let's go, come on.
Yeah.
But you never had a conversation about finances or him managing you or anything like that?
No, nothing like that. He wanted to make it clear to me from the beginning, like, bro, I'm gonna give you good advice, I'm gonna point you in the right direction to make you the connects, but you're not gonna pay me, I'm not gonna pay you. Like, this isn't a manager situation.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm still a free agent. I don't got no manager.
Interesting. You're open to that, though? You're looking
to be honest, I could probably manage myself. Maybe in the future, bigger financial decisions.
It is interesting. I feel like you've had enough viral moments so far. Like the software underbelly shit was definitely a fucking moment. How many views is that at?
Shit, I think it's almost at 2 mil, like 1.5.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
And then the fucking fight obviously was this whole thing.
Yeah, that thing's going crazy right now.
And now it's everybody just wants to know who the fuck are these people involved in all this. So how do you feel like you're going to be able to take this? Because some people were kind of shocked that you were cool with the idea of it coming out.
Oh, 100% I was cool with that.
Yeah.
Because when I left, everyone was like, we're going to keep this quiet for now and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to hide the truth from nobody.
Right.
I got my ass beat. It's happened before, it'll happen again. Right. I got a wild mouth.
Well, a lot of people would prefer to keep it off camera.
I ain't like that.
I was doing it more for self-serving reasons I
don't know why I thought Crip Mac was out, but he's still locked up. Okay, blessings to Crip Mac. Hope he get out. I don't know why I thought he was out. But yeah, if he's still on the lockup, blessings to that man. And you right, free him. Blessings to that man. Hopefully when he get out, he get around some individuals, man, that sincerely love him, that sincerely got love for him and don't just want to take advantage of him. So yeah, shout out blessings to Crip Mac. And may God protect him, from all these motherfucking con artists and shit. Come on.
I had that conversation because I'm just thinking this makes us look crazy, this is ridiculous.
Okay.
But then once I have a little bit of time to look back at it, I'm like, well, actually, it's the most viral fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
We both profit off of it. We both have been. So, yeah. I didn't take it as I want to keep this under closed doors, keep it quiet. I was like, it happened. Let's capitalize off it.
Right. Yeah. So how does all this impact your original mission? Because when you went on Software Underbelly, it seemed like you were really committed to this pimp life.
I'm still committed to the game. I don't want to speak on that too much.
Kelby. Oh shit. Now what you should have did for a rap song, it looked like, what do you do with this pimp life? I'm still, committed to the game. You should have took that and put that on a mixtape. Still committed to the game. Mac, who is it? Who is it, Mac Kelby? That would have been your song, man. I'm still committed to the game. Mac Kelby. Player Kelby. You got to come out with your little song or something, man. That's what you should have did. That part right there. I'm still committed to the game. That's what you should have did. That's what you should have did. But I ain't gonna lie. Outside of music, man, you funny as hell. You funny as hell. That man said, I'm still committed to the game. Kelby, stop. Stop it. Now as far as you being a rapper, hey, do your thing, man. Rappers are some of the coldest liars on earth, but, son, stop this foolishness. Come on.
Now I'm starting to get into the legal money stuff, and I'm starting to enjoy it. But I still do.
That's what it's all about, Kelby. See, I already know you really not, you don't want to, you're just using that as a stepping stool to get what you really want. You just want some attention. You just want some big head bitches to like you, a few little dollars and be comfortable, and you'll be cool with that. You know what I mean? And I really hope I just want you to have that without this pimp stuff. We got to leave this pimp stuff alone, Kelpy. Leave that alone completely.
Do on the side, but originally I went on Soft White Underbelly basically to just get my girl's image out there because I was like really slow in the beginning. I had just jumped into the game and then I wanted to kind of just get their image out there and stuff like that, and that worked, but it wasn't.
Kelby, stop. Those bitches look like they just came fresh out of the garbage can, Kelby. As a matter of fact, that's what a new platform should have been called, straight out the garbage can with it. And you should have been the first interview with them two dusty ass bitches. Them bitches look like two Boulder Highway specials mixed with, Fremont Experience and Naked City. Like, it's terrible, Kelpy. You had them bitches dressed like who done it, why, God don't bless here. Like, come on, Kelby. If you really was interested in putting these bitches in position so you can have some money in possession, then you should have got your money up first and invested in the attire of your women and had your women with their hair done, with their nails done, with their feet done, and not looking high and stank. Because I can tell the residue. I could tell it was a stanky spirit in that interview, Kelpy. I wasn't even in the room, but I could just discern the spirit of funk. Everything about that interview, it was funky. Every laugh was funky. Every statement was funky. It was funky, Kelpy. And something tells me that them two bitches are rival gang members. They're ops of Water and Soap. Water and Soap is they rival gang members. That's the ops. So you talking about getting them out there, like, come on, man. Now, one thing I will say is the little Crystal bitch has some potential. And she really needs to, the best thing that you can do for little Crystal is give her to a pimp. Yeah, you need to, if you know an official, authentic pimp, when you're through with this whole little pimp image and, the expiration date, comes with that, and, you start checking this good YouTube dough, this good legal dough, being a gamer, because maybe you need to get into that, being a gamer too. Start you a gamer channel or start doing reaction to like music videos and shit like that. That'd be cool, Player Kelby, doing reaction to rap videos and things like that, But yeah, man, give little Crystal to a pimp. Yeah, give her to a pimp, man. I can see the whole tension with the bitch. I can see a pimp getting that bitch off drugs, really fixing her up, man, and really mashing on the bitch. Because, I done seen a few little interviews. She just made a few little comments and shit. And, there's hope for her. So yeah, man, the best thing you can do for that bitch, man, is give her to some pimping. Come on.
For me, it was more so for them.
Right. I mean, that was a big part of the argument that you were having with the suspect was like, who has bitches? I mean,
we damn near pretty much got 700 people up in here, but why we only got 423 likes? Everybody hit the thumbs up button. Let's get them likes up. I know it's 3:33, in the morning and everything, but so what? Come on.
I don't got no bitches.
do you feel like the bitches are going to flock more after that thing? Is that cause more?
And you're right, Kelby, because bitches is plural. It's with an S. And right now you got a girlfriend that's willing to do favors. So, no, you don't have no, as they say on the West, hoe bitches. No, that's plural. And so, you got one bitch that's willing to do favors for you on the weekend. You know what I mean? But that's not a pimp hoe situation. Come on.
To tap in.
That's been the case so far, yeah.
It has been.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. crazy shit. But
And you're trying to be like a digital pimp. You're trying to like do the whole OnlyFans thing, or what? What's your vision for how you can make money with?
Kelpy trying to be a digital pivot. Come on.
with OnlyFans, I kind of want my girls to do their thing on OnlyFans, and then with the game, I want to, keep that traditional, keep it the way it's been because it's been working. But yeah, no, OnlyFans, like, my girls are winning off that. I want them to keep winning off that, and then I'm just trying to win off this YouTube shit. Maybe music, because I'm not, like, hustling with that hard right now, but if I could do some more shit with music, I'd definitely
How's
do
the
it.
music going?
I mean, I'm on a creative block right now, to be real.
Really?
Yeah, like...
Even all this shit hasn't brought the inspiration out of you?
Because, like, it's brought out inspiration, but it's brought out inspiration in the ways of, like, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff that's just kind of clout chasing and not really talking about my personal life. I'm trying to just focus on, like, my street shit, my actual life going on for my music, and not really involve all this in it,
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not trying to, like, comment on this stuff through music?
Definitely not through music. I'll do that through YouTube.
You're not going to do a diss track?
Bro, if Blueface would be down to get a diss track going with me, I'd do it, but otherwise, no, I'm going to stay off that.
Why Blueface?
Because I seen Blueface did, like, a little, I guess, like a...
I definitely know for a fact that Blueface would do it if you got into contact with him, and I can see Wack, you know what I mean? I can see Wack manipulating this whole situation too if he came across Lil Kelpy. You know what I mean? I could see that. And Wack definitely got some good game on how to create more viral moments. So, that's him. But, Wack gonna sit up there and, definitely get his money too, But as far as like creating viral moments, creating, giving you some things basically to say that it'd be, start some shit and get some shit going and keep your name, floating. I can't lie about that. Wack got some game on that. Because Wack stay lying, Wack always coming up with shit to keep his name hot. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can see that.
Video stream where he was like
Hold
on over a Almighty diss track, and he was kind of just like talking this shit. And Blueface is a guy I fuck with, so I'll definitely be open to a diss track if he's on it. But otherwise, I don't do the rap beef shit.
Wow. So yeah, because that is something a lot of people say is like, oh, Blueface took Frosty and Almighty's style when he came out. He sort of ran off with it, yada yada.
Yeah. And then people say that the same shit about Draco. Draco's like the OG pioneer, like Shoreline. Everybody took his shit. So
That's true.
I feel like it's like they all got their own wave, their own style. They might have taken inspiration here and there, but they all got their own thing going.
Right. But okay, so you're definitely riding with Blueface. You're a Crip officially?
Yeah. No, I ain't a Crip. I'm a
need to hear
non-affiliate.
about
I'm
it.
a non-affiliate. Nah, a lot of the people, especially because ODM Slim introduced me to some of his homies, are like a lot of my homies now, I guess, in terms of like, what I'm saying? His homies are Crips, but I'm a non-affiliate. I'm going to stay a non-affiliate. I don't gangbang. I never have. Never
They didn't
will.
talk to you about it?
I don't want to speak on that, but nah, I'm a non-affiliate.
So this is how this is going to work, is you're going to have to go to the 55th Street alley.
Get behind the alley. Nah, I'm a non-affiliate, y'all. I plan on keeping it that way, for sure.
We're going to go to Michael's Crafts, and you're going to buy a blue bandana. You're going to tuck it into your pocket.
Nah, I definitely ain't trying to get put on unless it's to a bag, you know what I'm saying? Like, gang stuff, respect to the people that do it, but that ain't really, like, an interest for me. You know?
Bro, but, okay, so going into that first interview, did you know anything about Suspect?
About Suspect?
The one with Shark. Did you know anything about him?
Bro, I'm gonna be honest, when he introduced me to him, he's like, this is my homie that been doing it, but he didn't tell me his name. I was like, I don't know this dude, his voice sounds familiar. Then I realized I had been listening to him as a rapper, but I just knew him as a rapper.
Okay.
I didn't know him about anything else, and I still don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, but...
Like I said, I always keep it real on people's name. I've never pimped side by side with Almighty Suspect. Neither would I pimp side by side with a nigga named Almighty Suspect. If he a real P, gonna have to give me another name. Cause he just gonna get chopped just for the motherfucking name. What is this Suspect shit about? And then why Almighty gotta be in front of it, Shout out to him, but no, I gotta keep it real. No, he's really outside. He's not a rapper that's hiding. He's not a rapper going into the studio talking about this and that, but don't be outside you will see him on Blades. I can't say that for everybody. You will see him on Blades. If you travel, if you coming outside, if you putting hoes down, you will run into him. That's just a fact. Sin ain't gonna lie on nobody's name. So I know the internet is the internet, and people gonna say, but no, we gotta, keep that shit 100. You know what I mean? He's gonna be outside. He's not a internet sensation. He's not just a rapper. You could catch him outside though. Yeah, you could catch him on them blades. You can. That's true.
And by the time you did the second interview, were you a little bit more?
You won't catch Kelby there, but you can catch Almighty Suspect there. These things are true.
Did about him and stuff? You
then
had
I
looked
did my
him up.
homework a little.
I never said he was, but I said that you will see him there. Like I said, by me never pimping side by side, I can't confirm or say that he's this or that or this and that and all of that. No, I just know basically that he be outside. I know he be on them blades. He done been around, you know what I mean, some of the same people that I know. You know what I mean? So that's how I know he be outside. You know what I mean? Sin wouldn't lie to you. You know what I mean? If I know that you be outside, if I know that you're not a internet hotel dude, and I know that you will come outside and be around, you know what I mean, the pimping. I know that, you know what I mean, you done set, something down before. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let people play you and talk about you like you some dude hiding in a hotel room and you hiding a bitch creating Underground Railroad. You become Harriet Tubman to P and creating an Underground Railroad for a bitch, hiding hoes away from the pimping and keeping them in hotel rooms. Because a lot of your favorite rappers that be rapping about pimping, them niggas don't be outside though. They don't be sending bitches outside. You're not gonna see them on no blades. You're not gonna see them congregating, communicating, associating with this motherfucking pimping. You're not gonna see it. They gonna be omnipresent to P, always around that bitch, you know what I mean, trying to protect that bitch from getting knocked. So I'm just speaking the real on a motherfucker's name. I don't put jackets on people that don't belong. But if I know, you know what I mean, that this is you or you do this or that, yeah, I'm gonna let the real be known. He ain't gotta speak it, I speak it for him. Come on.
But I still wasn't looking into his personal business and shit like that.
Right.
I was more just looking into his music because I fuck with people based on their music a lot of times.
Right.
You know.
Damn. So okay. I mean, I really think we got to get at the heart of this, though. Is like, what is the actual goal in terms of what you're going to build from all of this, Kelpy? We got to figure it out because it's like that's the real question that everybody wants to figure out. Is like, how is this fucking kid going to monetize all this attention? Because it's a tricky thing to sort of capture that energy and create something out of it in the long run. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I got a few options. I'm open to doing definitely music. I just need to get more focused on that. YouTube, I want to do like...
You do. Where's your clothes? Where's your song? You're hot right now. You know what I mean? You're hot right now. Kelby, where's your song? Where's your merch? You tripping. You just did a video with Adam that said 800,000 views. With no fighting. You're hot right now. You tripping. Where's your song? Where's your clothes, boy? Then you're not going live on YouTube. You're not putting out no content. You know what I mean? You're tripping. What Kanye tell Mace back in the day? You know what I mean? Don't leave while you're hot. That's how Mace screwed up. Yeah, man, you know what I mean? Like, you hot right now, man, but your work ethic, man, ain't shit. You know, man, you got a few little interviews here and there, man, but that ain't nothing, man. You're not really working like that. Come on.
Detailing my life type shit, but I know there's only so far you can go with that without being incriminating. So right now, I'd say music is still my thing. I just need to get on my shit more.
How did you feel when everybody felt like you were just incriminating the fuck out of yourself on Softwood Underbelly? Because that was definitely my reaction. Is like, this seems very unnecessary. I don't know why you want to put this spotlight on yourself.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it was all for money. It was trying to like promote my girls and stuff like that.
Hold on, let me look at this question. What was said? Throwing shit around the place, whole place screwed up. Don't leave while you're hot. That's how Mace screwed up. Yeah, okay, good look. Where's the question? So a P not congregating on the blade is looked down upon? Let me say this to you. I know that y'all be listening to the Ain't the Beginner, that y'all call the Saint the Sinner, and Dr. BOA, all these guys, man, that ain't never pimped a day in their life, speak on this game, right? But check this out. When you a real one, and when you pimping for real, let's say that a pimp that don't even want to be known and endeavoring to stay unknown. One thing about it, if you sending them hoes outside, even if you try to be unknown, you gonna be known to the unknown. You gonna be known to the known. You know why? Cause them hoes gonna, you understand me, put it down for you. You know, or you if you got a large following like King Solomon, or if you just got a nice classic 3 to 5, you know what I mean? One, it's inevitable. You know, that bitch, one of them bitches might get out of pocket. And if that bitch sit up there, you understand me, and get out of pocket with some pimping, then, you know what I mean? Yes, the pimping gonna get into your business. Yes, the pimping gonna know your name. Yes, the pimping gonna know, you understand me, things about you. Why? Because the bitch put him in your business. So even when you try to stay unknown, if you really sending hoes outside, it's inevitable for you to get knocked. It's inevitable for somebody to get into your business. You might have sit up there and became a hairstylist, you know what I mean, and changed the bitch hairdo before you sent her out the door. Y'all got into a verbal or physical confrontation, and you still sent her to the location called the Blade. You know what I'm saying? But now the bitch on some Carl Thomas shit, she's emotional. And when sometimes these bitches get emotional, they give another nigga the financial. So with that being said, even when you try to be unknown, if you sending hoes outside, you understand me, it's inevitable that somebody gonna find out about you. And all of these guys talking about what they used to do and how they was in the streets doing this or that and that, that's not true. Because if you was some pimping would have validated. Some pimping would have gave confirmation and said, seeing you can't say that. I was on the Blade with such and such, such and such. You know, like me, I ain't never pimped with Sugar Free. I only love Sugar Free music. His music is a soundtrack to a pimp's life. There's nobody who has pimp music that's greater than Sugar Free. But I ain't never pimped with Sugar Free. So if I say something and let's say if I say Sugar Free ain't no pimp, it's gonna be niggas that's gonna be like, nah, P, I don't agree with that. You know, I was down with him here, or I was down with him in Dago, or I was down with him in Seattle. You see what I mean? When a motherfucker then been out here on these blades before, if they done never sent the bitch out the door before, it's gonna be individuals that was down with them saying, no, I can't go with that. Notice that nobody in the game does that for your so-called favorite YouTubers. All them little guys talking about how they got street credibility and how they was sending hoes to do this and do that. You don't have not one pimp in the game giving confirmation of their representation, you know what I mean, in the game. These niggas is just talking. Come on.
Just get ahead in it. But at the same time, you know, the game, a lot of it comes from building a name for yourself. So I was trying to do that at the same time. But, you know, I was saying, once I got on No Jumper, I was like, okay, now I made it a little bit more.
Right. So
I can start doing more legal shit in terms of music and YouTube. YouTube's really my thing right now. Like, that's what I'm enjoying because it's actually paying me a lot more than the music is.
Well, what do you feel like they want to hear you speak on? And how are you making money off that? Just from making videos? Or
Yeah,
something
from
like the
ad
live stream
revenue and shit like that. I haven't even gone live yet. I'm going to start doing.
Let's get them likes to 600. Everybody hit the thumbs up button. And yes, I do got the Coders content. And, you know, I am promoting this game. So you do want to click on that subscribe and bell button. And my Instagram is SINFULTHEP 773, Sinful to Peace 773. And I do have another Instagram account, the Museum of Game. And let me put that out there. That Sinful to Pimp page, that is not my page. That's the feds. That is not me. I repeat, the Sinful to Pimp page on Instagram, that is not my account. Only 2 accounts I got is Sinful to Peace 773 and the Museum of Game. I just had to let that be known. Let's get back. Come on.
But now it's just been ad revenue, talking about, I made videos about, like, the game. I made videos about, like, my incidents here, obviously, and just reactions to shit like that. But I'm trying to get into, like, I guess reactions and different types of content that like
You would be cool for the reactions. Yes, Kelby. You need to be doing reactions to songs. You might even want to create another channel where you do reactions, you know what I mean, to music, and not just do reaction to music, but you might want to become a gamer. There's so many ways for you to make money. Like it's easy for you to make legal dough. Like you're not like the rest of these guys. You could become a multi-millionaire legally. You don't have to put yourself, you know what I mean, in a situation you have no business in, because you're not a criminal. You know what I mean? You're not. You're a real nice young, well-mannered young man, man. You know what I mean? So I just don't. But I don't want you to be in prison for impersonating this pimping. Come on.
very like main YouTubers do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Damn. Kelpy, tell me more about yourself. I feel like there's a lot.
Yeah, most definitely.
There's a lot that we don't know. Because really, like, what do we know about Kelpy? Like, we know that you were introduced to this game at a young age. Let's go deeper, because I feel like that's the stuff that we haven't really truly fucking embraced throughout all our time on camera.
So, I mean, at heart...
We've been on camera for 9 minutes prior to this interview, for the record.
Yeah, no, we've been focusing on other shit. But nah, at heart, bro, I was just a kid that was... came from some hard circumstances. I started doing drugs. I started needing to find a way to, support my drug habits. I was cracking cars, and then I started trapping, and then I was doing pretty well trapping. That was like, everybody knew me as like trap star in my area, and I was doing that.
Kelby, we have to stop with the lies. You were never known as trap star. You were never trapping. No. See, the scripture says, Kelby, in Revelations 21:8, that all liars shall have their part in the lake of fire, which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. You have to stop lying, Kelby. This is the day that the Lord has made. Son, why do you want to continue to tell lies? This is not why God woke you up, to be telling lies, son. You really think God woke you up so you can be lying, talking about your name was Trap Star? Kelby, lift your hands up right now and say, Lord, forgive me for lying. You're lying, Kelby. Your name was not Trap Star. And no, you was not getting traps, and no, you was not no star in the streets. Lift your hands up right now, Kelby, and say, Lord, forgive me for lying. I don't want to die a liar. It's a terrible thing to bust hell wide open and go to hell on a scholarship for lying, Kelby. You got to stop lying. Amen. Touch your neighbor and say, stop lying. Come on.
I'm not going to say what I was doing, but y'all, you know what I was doing. Yeah. And then that ended when I got raided. So then I jumped into this new thing, trying to help out my friends. And I still kind of do both, but like the game and then now the legal money is like what I'm at. But yeah, it really all started from, you know what I'm saying, like a hard childhood.
Where were your parents in all this when you kind of turned to the streets?
I was living with my grandparents.
Where are your parents
So
at?
they was fighting amongst themselves at home.
I don't know why, Kelby, I got love for you, but I got to keep it real. This going to go over a lot of y'all heads because y'all never seen it. But when you get a chance, I want you to come back in the comment section and let me know, like, seeing you ain't right. But when you get a chance, I want you to look up a movie called The Buttercream Gang. There is a movie called The Buttercream Gang. And I want you to watch that, because if they ever do a part 2, they definitely need to hire Kelby. I could see Kelby in The Buttercream Gang. If you look up The Buttercream Gang on YouTube, it's free. It's on YouTube. You can watch it. If they ever do a number 2 for that, they have to hire Kelby. He is perfect for The Buttercream Gang. I just wanted to say that. That was one of my favorite films when I was a kid. I even remember the song, Can You Please Tell Me Where to Find Him? Can you put it in? You know what I mean? It was cool. Maybe it's lost in a fairy tale and those dreams. Like, I forgot the words, man. Can you please tell me where to find? For real, man. You gotta watch The Buttercream Gang, man. You gotta watch The Buttercream Gang, man. You know what I mean? He's perfect for it. Come on.
My other siblings, but still, you know, chaotic household, out and into the house and stuff like that. So I was really just like staying with friends, staying with girls, and then with my grandparents too.
Right. Yeah. And this was all in the OC area for the most part?
Orange County. Yeah, that's where, pretty much like where I stayed my whole life.
Right.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, Orange County, it's it's not a small place. It's huge. So I bounced around like different parts of Orange County. I seen the rich.
Had some very good times in Orange County because of the money. But I had some terrible times in Orange County because of the color of my skin. But I will say, when I did get arrested in Orange County, I must say, the cleanest jail that I've ever been in my 38 years of existence was in Orange County. Man, that was the cleanest jail. That jail was cool. I was like, God damn, if this is jail, I can see why motherfuckers come in and out of here. Because if I was a homeless dude, I would just commit crimes just for shelter. You know what I mean? Seriously, I would commit crimes just to go back to the jail. The food, you know what I mean? I didn't eat none of it, but the food looked like it was cool. You know what I mean? The bathroom was nice. It was so nice. It was a nice jail. I can call Freeze right now. Let me see if Freeze is up. Can you please tell me where to find him? Then it'd be like, maybe it's lost in a fairy tale. That shit used to kill me. You know, them the movies that you play for church fellowships. You know what I mean? Movies that don't have curse words in it. You know what I mean? All them church fellowships, they be playing movies like The Buttercream Gang. He is perfect for it. Hold on. See if bro up. I already know he probably say Virginia is one of them. He might say that. I'm live right now. I want to ask you, without me saying anything, can you name the 3 cleanest jails that you ever did time in?
Definitely the cleanest is Arlington County Jail in Arlington, Virginia. The second cleanest, I would probably say, is Portage County Jail in Ohio.
Okay.
And third, well, no, actually, I take that back. That would be the third cleanest jail. The second cleanest jail would be Hennepin County, Minnesota.
Okay. Yeah, I never got arrested there.
Yeah.
I never got arrested there. But do you remember the jail when we got arrested in Orange County?
Oh yeah. That was for surely clean too.
So you been to jails that was cleaner than that?
Oh, Arlington County is the cleanest jail I ever been in.
Yeah. I ain't taking that. You been told me about that, but for me, out of the jails that I've been to, I would have to say, by far, that had to probably be the best. You know, it's always fucked up when you go to jail, but at the same time, I have to say that it was just so, like, of course, if you remember, bro, when they arrested us, the handcuffs was like, man, the way that they did a nigga. But once I got to the jail, oh man, it was too clean. Too clean. You know what I mean? Way too clean. Plus, we're gonna have to tell that story one day, man. Freeze had this pimpish ass ringtone on his phone, man. You know what I mean? And the hoe kept calling him, man, while we was arrested, and that ringtone just kept going off. I'm like, man, because anybody know anything about Orange County? Orange County is just as fucked up as Clark County when it come to niggas. You know what I mean? Or that time when Freeze had got locked up. This was a while ago. I want to say this is like 2007. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to tell him, P, like my history with Orange County go back. That's why I keep telling motherfuckers the best way to play Orange County is to play the automatic game. You know, you need to be in a whole nother region while that bitch is taking care of your business. As far as like a pimp, you know, moving around and just being in Orange County like that, man, Orange County ain't the place for a pimp to just be moving around and then just being in. Man, they do not fuck with us niggas at all.
No,
You know?
not at all.
But yeah, let me get back to it. Matter of fact, I know you don't remember that. Do you remember a movie called Buttercream Gang?
No, what was it? Man, that sounds familiar.
You gonna have to look it up, man. Kelby, if they, like I said, if they ever do a Buttercream Gang Part 2, Kelby gotta be in it, man. He gotta be in it. But all right, let me take care of this. All right. Can you please tell me where to find him? Then it'll be like, maybe it's lost in a fairy tale. That shit had me dead. If you watch, some of y'all gonna go watch Buttercream Gang and you're gonna be dying laughing, but come on.
I've seen the broke areas.
A lot of people were very intrigued by you claiming that Orange County was as bad as Compton.
Okay, I think a lot of people took that out of context. What I meant when I said that it's as bad as Compton is I'm saying like Santa Ana's got spots that have the exact same crimes going on and almost the same numbers. They got the heavy gang culture just like Compton does.
Right.
But I don't want to say it's as bad as Compton or on the same level, but I mean, you can get smoked pretty easily in both spots. You can get robbed, you can get mugged, all that kind of stuff. So
Santa Ana Civic Center, there's fucking homeless encampment.
Exactly.
Actually, I don't know if it is anymore, but it was for a while.
No, yeah, right by the Angel Stadium in
It was going down over there?
Yeah, it was going down.
Because I remember when it was totally clear and there was no homeless people.
Oh, yeah.
And then all of a sudden we go there, like I hadn't been there for 6 months,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's
like a
like
mini
a
Skid Row.
shitload.
Yeah.
And then I go there 6 months later and it's just fucking everyone. There's
Bro, it's
just
crazy.
millions of homeless
There's
people.
so many rich people that do live in Orange County. They got to commute down those, like, even though they're not as
Orange County definitely got money. You know what I mean? Like, I might even have to do that. I might have to do a video just speaking about Orange County, man, the good and the bad. But as far as money is concerned, you know, it definitely was no discrepancy with the currency, you know, coming out that motherfucking Orange County. And not just with the currency. It was just one of the, especially when you first started, it was so beautiful because you would see quality work down. You would see badass white hoes down. Let me say that for another video. But man, I'm talking about quality work. Work. You know, but they didn't let the black man work. They always fucking with the niggas. But man, I really wish they'd just leave the pimping alone, man, and let the pimping just do their thing. Cause, you know, Orange County is beautiful. Shout out to Orange County, man. I love y'all. Come on.
That's areas. They got to commute.
I just hate y'all laws, and of course I hate the police, but as far as the people, man, blessings to y'all. Come on.
Areas to get to their jobs. So they want that shit gone. It's going to get gone. They clean that shit up.
Really?
But, you know what I'm saying? Those people got to go somewhere. Most of the time they just move to a different spot, still in Orange County.
Right.
So, you know, the shit that comes with poverty is going to remain.
I think that you're approaching it the opposite way that you should be, though, because you're acting like you're down to make money off girls on like a street level, and you're not interested in the OnlyFans money. The OnlyFans money is the shit that scales.
Well, yeah,
like if you're able to create a platform.
Adam, I think you gotta be not listening. You're saying a street level, he doesn't even fuck with the streets. So I don't know why Adam even said that. Kelby don't be sending bitches to no Blade. You will not find Kelby going to the Blade because, like I said, and you see Kelby didn't deny that. Don't you know that if Kelby set Crystal down, he the next time he see that bitch, she would be in pocket. If he go to a Blade right now, if he go to the, oh my God, don't let him go to, like I told you, don't let him go to the Bay. If he put that bitch down, she's not coming back to Kelby. I guarantee it. If he put the bitch down, man, the bitch get knocked. Kelby gonna be crying. He gonna be in his feelings. He gonna be doing all his interviews dolo from now on. We got a rapper named Too Deep. He used to keep two bitches around him all the time. Kelby gonna be zero deep. He just gonna be coming with his 10 toes alone. Kelby know not to put no bitch down on no goddamn Blade. He wouldn't see Crystal no more. And you know how easy it is too, because it don't just be pimps on the Blade. Con artists is on the Blade. Max is on the Blade. Players is on the Blade. And what you fail to realize is that bitch got that motherfucking addiction. Oh my God, he definitely couldn't put that bitch down on 27th Street in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? Because it's drugs all around. It wouldn't just be Max or pimps knocking that bitch. Anybody that got her fixed, anybody that can get high with the bitch, she's going to get out of pocket. So he know not to put that bitch down. Come on now. It ain't even got to be a pimp or a Mac giving him that phone call, man. Anybody that got some drugs, a good time, some good dick, man, Crystal is getting out of pocket. So he know not to put that bitch down on the motherfucking streets, man. He got enough sense to not do that. He'll play this pimp shit on the internet, but he know not to bring that shit to the streets. Come on.
Consistently put those girls on the platform and get people to sign up for their OnlyFans. That's the revenue stream that you want to be taking a percentage of.
And as far as going and managing girls' OnlyFans, I'm full-fledged in that right now. I'm only trying to go up from there. But I thought you meant when I said OnlyFans, like in terms of me being a porn star getting on OnlyFans.
Oh, how do you feel about that idea? That's a great idea.
I mean, I know people have been requesting it from me. People have been telling me I should do it. Hop on my girls' OnlyFans shit. But I don't know. Like, that's a big step.
You don't think you're built for it?
It's not that I'm not built for it. It's just that I've heard so much from like some of my partners in the game that are like in the game like that, telling me like you don't need to be tricking your dick on camera type shit to get bread out of a bitch. So I'm not opposed to it though.
Right.
Like shit. You might have just given me an idea.
Be real. You think you got a Johnny?
Kelby, let me tell you this. If you want to fuck your bitch on OnlyFans, Kelby, you know what I mean? If you want to show these bitches that you not Lil Kelpy, that you really big Kelpy on OnlyFans, people really wouldn't look at you strange, Kelby, for doing it because you're not a pimp, Kelby. So you're not held to pimp rules because you're not a pimp. Everybody takes you, you know what I mean, for a laughing stock. This is just to promote comedy, Kelby. So you better get as much currency as you can. If you can sit up there and fuck that bitch, you know what I mean, and get some money off of OnlyFans from fucking your bitch or doing whatever the fuck you want to do to that bitch, you know what I mean? Man, by all means, do your thing. Because you're not a pimp. You're not being held to a standard of a pimp. So it's expected of you to get your freak on. And you might as well monetize getting your freak on. You know what I mean? Come on now. See, when you was talking to Adam, that's the true you really coming out. See, all we had to do was move Sharp and all of them dudes from around you. Now you talking to Adam, and now the real you is starting to come out. You're like, hey, I don't oppose to that. Exactly. See, we need more interviews with you with some white guys. See, because when you talk to the tricks like Adam, or if you talk to a trick like Vlad, the real you will show up. The real you is coming out now. You're like, hey, I don't oppose that. Exactly. You don't mind jiggling your hips for chips. You don't mind, you understand me, becoming a porno star. See, this is the real you. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow these niggas, man, you know, man, you ain't got to trick your dick. That's guys talking to you like you a pimp. You're not no pimp. So if you want to have a good time and make a goal, man, having a good time, man, you better capitalize while you can, while you hot. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. You not no pimp. So, man, whatever you could do to get some cool little revenue. You see your boy that you fucking with, he sucking toes. He doing all type of freaky shit with his bitch and sucking toes and shit. But don't nobody give a damn. Why? Because we don't see him as a pimp. Big Church is not the pimping. So he can eat booty, he can suck toes, he can make deals. Why? He ain't the pimping. So, you know, you could go ahead and do your thing too. Because why? You not the pimping.
Cock, or you think you're more modest?
I think I could definitely handle it, get some fans going. Most
Yeah?
definitely. Yeah, 100%. Definitely above average. I think motherfuckers will fuck with me.
We were doing a podcast earlier today where my friend Danny Mullins said that he exclusively watches porn with guys with tiny...
Kelby, learn how to do interviews without vaping. That vaping shit is very thottish. It's like, how can I say? It's like driving around like 3, 4 o'clock, about 3 or 4 o'clock, you know what I mean, around the west side of the Chi, you know, and a nigga looking to get into something. He looking for a thick ass thought, you know what I mean, to be walking to the liquor store, you know, walking to a fast food restaurant or something. And as soon as you see a bitch with a jacket on that's short with her booty poking out and she vaping, you already know this is a go. You already know you about to get your dick sucked. You already know that the pussy gonna be easy. You know, you're gonna be talking to her, less than 10 minutes and your dick gonna be in her mouth. You know what I'm saying? Be like, damn, man, how you get that bitch to do all of that? Man, I already knew, that it was gonna be cool. When I seen the bitch, she was vaping. She had on apple bottoms, even though we don't wear apple bottoms. Bitches ain't wearing apple bottoms no more. But yeah, the bitch had on some apple bottoms, and she was vaping. As soon as I seen the bitch was vaping, I knew it was on. That's something that thoughts do. Don't no grown ass man just be sitting down, Kelpy, and he just vaping. I don't even like the way that sounds. It sounds very thoughtish. Stop doing that, Kelpy. Come on.
Because it's more relatable.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even watch porn unless it's like some lesbian shit.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't even want to see a dick
I don't
in there
want
at
to see
all?
nobody's dick. No, I don't.
Kelby, I don't watch porn at all. And when I do, excuse me, that's a lie. I do watch porn. My videos. My dick. I'm not into women licking on women. Some of y'all niggas is into that. Blessings to y'all. I'm not knocking your preference. But Kelby, I'm not even into a bitch licking on a bitch. Yeah, we live, baby. Shout out to Lady N. You know what I mean? But I'm not into a bitch even licking on a bitch. I'm not into confusion, Kelby. A bitch licking on a bitch, you know what I mean, and dildoing her and all of that shit, that's the best definition of confusion. I don't promote lesbianism, homosexuality. I'm not into none of that. Some of these niggas into all of that shit. See, I'm old fashioned. I'm a 38-year-old going on eternity. I'm not into that shit, bitch. You sitting up there licking on this bitch booty and he kiss you and all of that. No, I'm not into that. You would never see a bitch showing a video of what we did. Why? Because I'm just like, Barry Gordy with Motown. Nigga, I own all the motherfucking masters to all the goddamn videos, to every bitch that, well, not every video, because I done lost some videos when I lost certain phones and shit, you know what I mean? But for the most part, no, Kelby, you know what I mean? I'm not into the porn. No, I'm not into the porn, man. You might be hanging around with individuals that's just heavily into porn. No, only time I want to see porn is when I'm watching a video of hoes and ex-hoes that I done fucked, or a bitch sucking my dick, or, shit like that. But I don't be going on porno sites to look at another man, how he putting it down with another bitch. No, I'm not into that. And neither do I give a fuck about a bitch licking and lapping on another bitch. That's confusion. Come on.
A man fucking a woman. I don't want to see a naked man in general.
I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah, I need a dick in there. Otherwise, it doesn't
Shit,
feel like
nah,
anything's
that don't
happening.
work for me, bro. That really don't work for me. I mean, maybe when I was younger, when I was just watching.
See, Adam just being real. Adam said he needs a dick in there, meaning that he doesn't want to see two bitches, licking and lapping. He wants to see her sucking a dick or getting fucked. That's how he gets off. And I expect him to do this. No disrespect to the white people, but he's a white guy. This is so common, especially among them. Guys, period, but especially a white guy. And I know some of you white guys like, not all of us say, come on, man. You guys like looking at dicks, especially black dicks. Y'all be like, man, let me look up, big, strong black dicks. And then y'all get, you be feeling inferior. You know what I mean? You be feeling inferior to the black man. That's why we'll fuck a lot of y'all up in the bedroom. Be like, damn, man, I'm not fucking my bitch the way that nigga was fucking that bitch in that damn video. I'm not fucking her the way that Marquise in the ghetto was fucking that little black bitch, man, in that ghetto. And see, you trying to fuck little sweet little Jessica the same way that you was fuck all of the niggas was fucking in the video. That's why a lot of them white guys be trying to watch the black man fuck. It's just something about, the white guy, like, man, I wish I was black. Wish my dick was black. Why my dick gotta be all like this? Why God ain't blessed me? I understand. So no, I didn't look at this strange. That's common among white men. They do that type of shit. They be in showers at the gym talking to each other and they dick just be swinging. Have you ever been in the gym after just working out, you didn't take a shower and white guys are just walking around naked, just talking to each other like it's just cool? Like, listen, man, uh, if it ain't an emergency, unless somebody got shot or somebody doing something with the car, man, don't be talking to me, man, while I'm taking a shower, man. I don't know you like that, man. I don't fuck with you like that to just be having a full conversation with me, man, while we taking a shower, man. You looking at my dick, I'm looking at your dick like, man, seeing you bigger than me. Or, man, you bigger than, like we swore comparing sizes and shit. You know what I mean? I'm not into that. But white guys, yeah, Mexican, they into that type of shit. They be comparing each other like, hey, man, your balls are bigger than mine. Or damn, man, you shit got way more width than mine, man. Man, I see why these bitches be calling you fat daddy. Man, what can I do, bro, to grow my size? Like, they be into all that goofy shit.
Whatever like the main video was and shit, but I don't even really be watching porn.
I can't even watch oral. I need to see full on.
You talking about don't speak on Mexicans like that? Oh man, don't get me started on you Mexicans. Y'all are the nastiest motherfuckers on the planet. I fuck with y'all, but y'all really gay. Not all of you, but let's just be real, man. See, in prison, you guys be fighting naked. I'm not saying all of you, but a lot of you really do be in prison fighting naked. Butt ass naked. And be laughing while y'all wrestling butt ass naked. It be 2, 3 in the morning and y'all be in the cell wrestling naked. I don't want to hear nothing. Don't even get me started on Mexicans, man. Come on, man. I done came all through prison. Never been to prison, Gilmore. We'll trust you on. Yeah, you better trust me. Your people nasty. Don't even get me started. Y'all some of the freakiest motherfuckers on the planet. When you sing, what was that Denzel Washington movie where he was being a bad cop? Yeah, when you watch that and that Mexican say that shit at the table, when he like, you ever had your shit pushed in? Like, I had my shit pushed in, bro. That was real. Training Day. You know what I mean? That's your people. That's really how your people be. Them niggas is nasty. It would be 2, 3 in the morning and they would be in the cell together talking about some You would hear Mexicans talking about You know what I mean? Seriously. They would be sitting over there playing, and that's what's the fucked up part about it. They'll say that they don't like black people, but they listen to all our music. They will be rubbing on each other and listening to a song called I'm Your Puppet. Motherfucker be listening to songs, what is that song? Songs like Don't Ask My Neighbor, I'm Your Puppet, La 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 means I love you. They love all the oldies. All the Mexicans love our music, man. But swear up and down that they hate us. But be listening to our music and rubbing on each other, listening to songs like I'm Your Puppet, man. Them dudes is nasty, bro. But shout out to y'all, man. I fucks with y'all. Some of y'all, but let's just keep it real, man. A lot of Mexicans is gay. Yeah, come on.
Come on, you tripping, bro. I was never like that.
You don't like that? What the fuck?
If anything, like, I don't want to see the dude in it. I just want to see the bitches. If there happened to be a dude in it when I was younger.
Y'all, hey, tell me, whoever been in jail or prison, the Mexicans say, ha, ha, ha. Whoever heard that before? Ha, ha, ha. Who didn't heard that before? You been in jail and prison at 3 or 4 in the morning, you hear Mexican, ha, ha, ha. Oh shit! Don't get me started. Come on.
I would watch it if it was a fine ass bitch, but I don't even be watching porn like that no more. I think it's kind of just not my thing.
It's on the spectrum.
Yeah, I guess it's on the spectrum.
Jerking off is kind of gay. You're touching a dick. It's your own dick, but
yeah, I mean, you're touching your own dick.
Still,
you do that when you're fucking a bitch.
Adam said, "Touching your own dick." Now listen, I have not jagged off since King Harry had chariots around this motherfucker. I told y'all, you know what I mean, the day that I stopped jagging off. You know what I mean? I kept it 100 with y'all, but you know, this is a person that is completely, you know what I mean, demon possessed, talking about some, that's kind of gay. See, gay people want you to share that shit with them too. See, Adam did some freaky shit before. I wouldn't be surprised if Adam touched a dick and did all type of shit. He might have created an email address with another man's dick. For him to even say a comment like that. I can see a preacher, because preachers be saying some wild stuff to convince you to give your life to Christ. So while they preaching against certain sins, they'll, say some of the wildest, craziest things. But he just sat there calmly in the chair, jacking off is, that's gay. See, he wants you to share the gay spirit with him. He didn't touch the dick and did some things with a dick. So by him touching somebody else's dick before and getting acquainted with somebody else's penis, Adam wants you to share the gay spirit with him by saying that, well, I have masturbated. Yeah, that's gay too. Well, I guess we all gay. Like, he wants you to share it. He wants you to share it with him. But no, Adam, a guy touching his own dick, jagging off to achieve a climax, I'm not going to put that in the same category as a dude touching another man's dick, Adam. Nice try. See how the devil be using these homosexuals? You got to watch that shit. Come on.
The average guy, their dick is probably like your dick. It's not that far away from you jerking off some other guy.
I'm not touching nobody.
See, look how happy Adam got speaking about the dicks. Now, all throughout the interview, he's been cool, calm. He's never smiled. But now that Adam is talking about dicks, he's smiling, he got his mouth open, he's showing his teeth. He's very happy because now he's talking about dicks. See, this is what I mean by I want to talk freely. I want to be myself. I don't, so that's what I'm saying. You can go on No Jumper and be on No Jumper. If I got to kiss your ass or if I can't be me to be on there, then I don't need to be on there. And Adam, we just got to keep it real, man. I've never met Adam physically in person. Maybe if I met him, I might have a different opinion. But Adam is definitely an ordained homosexual for him to even say the things that he's saying in this video. Do you see how hard he's going about another man's dick? Do you see the smile on this man's face when he spoke on another man's dick? Man, this dude crazy. Come on.
Else's dick, I don't know. I think when you're fucking, if you're not touching your own dick,
there's other guys out there who have exactly the same dick as you.
Probably.
And there's only so many dicks.
I mean, yeah, exactly. There's probably.
It's only so many dicks. Lord help me.
Although they are kind of like a snowflake, where the veins are all different and shit.
Yeah, but see, I feel like with me, in terms of doing porn, I would more so want to focus on the bitches because I feel like that's what most guys want to see. They want to see the bitches. So I would get in it, but I would try and keep my body out of it and keep, everything out of it other than my dick as possible. Yeah. Just to make it not gay and not promote myself as a porn star.
That's why I feel so different every time I'm eating a girl's ass and the camera's on my face and her ass, and I'm just I feel like this is supposed to be about her and my dick, not her and my face.
Exactly.
So I feel weird that my face is in it at this moment, even though I'm down to accept it. It just feels like this is a little different than what
you in a different level though, because you actually doing that porn shit for real. I haven't done any of that. I've done it.
See, the real Kelpy is coming out. This is what I mean. If you put Kelpy, see, when you put them around street dudes, black dudes, and all of that, they have to be something that they're not. But once you put them around other Mexicans or if you put them around strange white guys like Adam, you're gonna see the real them come out. The real him is coming out right now. You know what I mean? He's enjoying all of this. Salute from Perth, Australia, by the way of East Oakland. Man, shout out, man. Appreciate that 10, brother. And shout out, you understand me, to East Oakland. And shout out to Australia, too. Blessings.
Where a client might request a porn tape or something, we send it, but I'm not putting it out on the internet like that.
Bro, that shit is gonna get leaked and be on Pornhub.
That's what I'm saying. This was way before all my cloud shit.
Okay.
Yeah, nowadays I try and keep myself completely off that. I haven't done one since I did Soft White.
Right.
But it was only a few times here and there. But
that's that shark
Oh man, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the respect. You know what I mean? Shout out to Cindy for the $100 cash app. Thank you, baby. You know what I mean? See, it be stuff like that that makes CN wanna, stay up. I appreciate the respect, baby. And shout out to Richard for the $15 cash app. Shout out to y'all, man. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. If you send a cash app, get in the comment section and let it be known, and I will acknowledge you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes, a lot of times, CN be talking and I don't be looking at the Cash App notifications. So when you send one, make sure, man, you know what I mean. If it's too much time that went past and I haven't acknowledged you, it's all right to get in the comment section and be like, "Sin, did you get that?" You know what I mean? So I can see you and so I can acknowledge you. You know what I mean, for sending that contribution, man. Blessings to both. Blessings to Cindy and Richard, man. Shout out. Come on.
He made it clear, right? That he told you you're not allowed to do OnlyFans.
No, he didn't tell me that.
He didn't tell
Actually,
you that.
I've been
He
fucking
probably
with.
would tell you that,
I've
though.
been fucking with a lot of people that make money off OnlyFans, like serious money. So that's only promoting me to get into it more. It's making me really want to jump on that wave. Like, I'm already going hard at it, but just go harder. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, you working with like all the top porn stars, I think that's the world that I'm trying to live in.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm trying to be the next Hugh Hefner in terms of like a full-time job for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I want to be out here like starting my own magazine,
We
get
need to
models and all
see
that.
you smashing Tiana Trump and rapping
definitely.
like Slim Jesus.
Yeah,
And
some freestyle still on. I'm hitting it. I'm with that.
we
I'm
gotta
with
get
that.
Slim Jesus. We need a budget. What label's gonna sell?
See, like this is the real him. Kelpy don't want to pimp. He's letting you know just with this conversation with Adam. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to pimp. He's just a young guy that just wants to have a good time. That's it. Just a good time. You know what I mean? He's just using this for some good clout. Hopefully he can get a few little dollars and some pussy out of this. You know what I mean? But Kelpy don't want to pimp, man. Kelpy just want to have a good time. You know what I mean? Real talk. I wouldn't be surprised in the future, you know what I mean, if Kelpy, the real him, comes out and, he starts really, tricking, paying, these hoes and stuff like that, because he's Mexican. So a true Mexican is a true trick. There are no pimping Mexicans. All Mexicans are tricks. So just even by nature, he was predestined to trick. It's in him. If the bitch is bad enough, and if Kelpy can get away with it without messing up his image, like Soulja Slim said back in the day, I'll pay for it. It's in him to trick. If you a Mexican, it's just in you to be a trick. Embrace the spirit of tricking that's in you. Come on.
And give us a budget so that we can get the Slim.
That is not the spirit of racism. These are facts. What pimping Mexican do you know? Mexicans are tricks by nature. PGO, you didn't have to time him out. Let D do his thing. They're tricks by nature. If you a Mexican, that's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be tricking. Stop it, man. One thing we know Mexicans will do, you understand me, is trick. And there's nothing wrong with that. Shout out to all the tricks. We can't live like kings and queens if ain't no tricks doing no tricking. So that we not disrespecting tricks. Not at all. Not on this platform. Blessings to all the tricks. Blessings to all the clients. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, if you a Mexican, you supposed to be tricking. Come on.
This feature.
Bro, is Slim Jesus like on a label or nah?
No, but we're gonna have to get a label to support us buying a verse.
See, I would never collab with Slim Jesus.
You wouldn't?
Nah, definitely not.
What the fuck?
Cause like, yeah, he's a white boy, and I feel like a lot of people compare me to him.
Pioneer.
Yeah, but here's the thing, like somebody like Eminem, I would collab with because he's a real one. But Slim Jesus like came out and said in an interview, I don't know where it was at, but he said he wasn't doing the street shit. I kind of knew it from the fake jewelry and shit.
Right.
And just his homies didn't look.
Look at Kelpy stunning on him. The fake jewelry, because Kelpy got diamond tested, so he like, you know what I mean, my jewelry real, man. So don't compare me to no motherfucking Slim Jesus. I hear you playing Kelpy. Kelpy like, man, hey, man, I got the jury tested, man. I got diamond tested, man, right in front of y'all. So don't put me in no motherfucking category with no goddamn Slim Jesus, man. And I'm over here with real jewelry, and I got a bitch sitting over there selling pussy, man, for my motherfucking benefit. I ain't in no category with him, man. You know what I mean? Player Kelby, man, like, don't do that with me. I see you, Player Kelby. Look at Player Kelby tried to stunt. Like, yeah, man, you know, he had the fake jewelry on and stuff like that. Check him out, though.
They were about it. So
I think
I'm
that
not
was a
gonna
mistake.
play.
I think you should have came out and said, "Yeah, I'd be spinning blocks and killing ops and all this shit," and then just like keep the deception going.
I respect him for keeping it real. Like, if
Yeah.
somebody came out perpetrating an image that they weren't about, you know
But
what I'm
it's
saying?
weird to look back on that because at that time we really didn't know if it was real or not. We were just kind of like trying to guess.
If some Slim Jesus definitely dropped the ball as far as money is concerned. He let the cat out of the, like, real ones knew he wasn't real, but he really could have came out with some more videos that would have went viral. But immediately he let it be known, like, you know, this really not me. I did. So he lost out on a lot of money, you know, when he did that. A lot of clout, a lot of money, a lot of pussy, a lot of that shit. But yeah, he came out immediately and was like, yeah, this not me. I'm just really a corny little white boy. You know, this not my life. And respect to him in that regard. But as far as money is concerned, yeah, he did miss out on some racks, you know, when he said that. Come on.
The real recognize real. I'll say that. Like, I knew it was fake from when I seen it. Doesn't mean I didn't fuck with the song. I get lit to that shit when I hear it in the club or whatever, but I knew it was kind of phony.
But how do you feel like? Because most of this fucking pressure, most of this.
You get lit listening to Slim Jesus in the club. See, Kelby, this is another reason why you not only are you not this pimping, but you just not. Come on, bro. Little bro, you get lit in the club when Slim Jesus come on. Yeah, leave this pimping alone, man. It's time to give your life to God. If you getting lit, if you go up, if you start dancing aggressively because Slim Jesus is playing, yeah, it's time to give your life to God. It's time to come to Christ right now, man. Come on.
Controversy has really come from this sort of like very base generalization by both Sharp, Suspect, whoever, that are just
Everybody.
questioning your ability to be a pimp, a street guy, or whatever the fuck.
Okay, we pretty much got 900 people up in here, man. But why I only got 636 likes? You know, let's get them likes to 700. Everybody click on the thumbs up button. Everybody click on the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click on the subscribe and bell. You know what I mean? But come on now. You know what I mean? Get them likes up. Stop playing with the game.
Just because, and like I was watching a clip of Sharp on his live stream or whatever, and he's just saying, I've never seen a white boy, Adam, no offense, like you, like Kelpy, I've never seen a white boy who, it's never been done. They never came in the game looking like that, etc. Which, I feel you, but at the same time, it's like the game is, if the game is a real thing, shouldn't a white person theoretically be able to do their thing within it? I mean, it's clearly happening all the time.
Yes, you can do your thing. A white man can do his thing in the game. I never said that. White men have been doing their thing in the game from the beginning to the ninth inning, from ancient times to recent times. Yes, you have a position in the game too, and it's called being a trick. If you're a white man, if you're a Mexican, if you're a pedestrian, your motherfucking position, man, is to sit up there, you understand me, and put money in the hoe's hand. That is your position. All of this, see, oh my God. That's what fucks things up. People not knowing their positions. How you gonna tell a pimp about pimping? You know what I mean? Because I am this. I don't know if you was talking to me or you just speaking out your head. I'm gonna allow you to respond back so I can see your mind. Maybe you was promoting laughter, or maybe you was just speaking, or maybe I misinterpret, you know what I mean, what you said. But you know, the authentic can always tell the authentic. So you gonna say 6? Hold on, what did he say? So you're gonna say 6 is it is, or when you have sent respect to him on past videos? Serious question. When I gave respect to him, if you listen to the video, we were being beneficial to people at that time. Oh, you was talking about Adam. Oh, okay. Blessings to you. My bad. But no, if you watch that video, you're speaking on the video when the hurricane happened and I was taking care of families. And shout out to Six again. Because Six and, you know what I mean, I think, you know, some of his women, they were actually taking food, you know what I mean, to some of the families. So you damn right I acknowledged him, you know what I mean, and gave him some acknowledgement. But as far as some pimping is concerned, I've never pimped side by side with him. I've never physically really been around him. And no disrespect, I don't be allowing the appearance to be the interference. I can give a less fuck with a motherfucker, you understand me, than accumulated. Man, just about everybody that has some cool runs in Texas, man, knock it off. Motherfuckers be living in areas where, you know, the cost of living is the best definition of cheap, and they able to make a lot of, you understand me, small things appear to be big. And that's not diminishing or abolishing anything that he got established. But man, miss me with this shit, man. Hey, when I say something, stop bringing up motherfuckers' names like I'm gonna sit up there and bag off of and be like, you know what? You right. No. I said what I said. But what about woo woo woo? What about woo woo? I said what the fuck I said. I don't look at him or any other. I look at him as a fly dude. I'm just giving it to you like it is. And the way that I think is the way that a lot of pimps think. They just don't be saying it publicly because they got the buddy system going on. Or they just keeping it cool. But if I see a Mexican right now with 5 or 6 bitches and shit, all I see, you know what I mean, is some bitches that's confused. But I'm not sitting over there, you know what I mean, looking at him as some pimping. I'm just looking at, you know what I mean, as an individual that got some game and capitalizing off of it. That's about it. But as far as like some real pimping, no. Just another individual, man, that just conformed to a behavior in a lifestyle that come from ghetto, you know what I mean, black culture. That's about it, man, you know? But do I look at that person as authentic? No. The same way that Israelites looked at Gentiles, that's the way the sinful P look at motherfuckers that's not a black man, you know what I mean, in the lifestyle. You're not the chosen. It's not that you can't receive a blessing, because the Gentiles can even receive a blessing, but you're not the chosen people. You're not the royal priesthood. You know, the black man, he's the chosen in this game. Anything outside of that, no. And I don't give a fuck how deep my motherfucker is or how he doing. Hey, man, Tricks got tools. I ain't impressed with that. You know what I mean? This motherfucker's working with the feds and all type of shit. You know what I mean? As we seen with Snooki. So, you know, Pimp don't be impressed with all of that. You know? What are you talking? Baby, I'm saying some things that's above your understanding. The best thing for you to do is speak in the vernacular of silence. You know what I mean? When sin is talking. When I'm coming through and you don't understand, just speak in the vernacular of silence, baby, and just wait till I say something that you do understand, and so then you can sit up there and come in. You know, yeah, and you're not a lady, you're just an N. We both not. You right, baby. We both not. I'm not that, and you not no lady either. you a motherfucking Pat Sajak, Danny DeVito looking motherfucker behind the account using a woman's picture. Yeah, that's you. Handsome motherfucker. Don't you ever get out of bounds and allow the devil to use you to try to come against this game. You disfigured face motherfucker. Don't you ever in your life apologize to God right now and say, Lord, I'm sorry for coming against your anointed. Okay, come on.
No matter what color you are, if you're getting money out of bitch, like, you know what I'm saying, in that way, not just OnlyFans, then you're pimping.
But clearly, like Sean.
No. No matter what color you are, if you get money out of a bitch, you're pimping. No, son. It's more than just living off the earnings of prostitution. A bitch can pay a homosexual. You know what I mean? You have nothing better. Okay, baby. God bless you. I spent too much time casting pearls before swine. You know, blessings to you. You know, entertain somebody in the comment section, baby. But getting back to this game that I never left, it take more than living off the earnings of prostitution. All right, bitches, you will pay who they like. A bitch will pay a crip. A bitch will pay a nigga with a big dick. A bitch will hit a lick, you know what I mean, for a motherfucker she just liking on. A bitch will give a bankroll to a light pole. You know what I mean? So we can't just say that a person's a pimp just because a bitch like them. Because bitches be liking homosexuals. Bitches be liking snitches. Bitches be liking motherfuckers that's not, you know, authentic in the game. You know, a bitch might think that a person's attractive and pay him just for being attractive. So, you know, we can't really ordain this person or look at this person to be some pimping because he has a bitch or a group of riddling baby ass bitches that's willing to fornicate to accumulate some money for him. All right? So, Lil Kelpy, I know you're listening. But don't ever say anything foolish like that again. If you getting some money, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You some pimping. No. We've seen that time and time again. If you go to the area of Miami, Miami got motherfuckers driving some of the best of cars and living in the best of places. And these niggas ain't got a pimp bone in their body. It's motherfuckers that have broke on bitches and went right to the strip club with the money that they just broke the bitch for and tricked it off. So you can't say that just because a person got a woman or a group of women selling pussy and you put them in the pimp category. No. Because if that's the case, then that means that bitches can be pimps. And they're incapable of being this pimping too. It's bitches that done paid bitches. But we not gonna put no Boston baked bean head ass bitch in the same category as no man that's doing some pimping. Ain't no such thing as a motherfucking woman pimp. That's blasphemy. So again, we cannot ordain, classify, identify, respect a man that's some pimping just because he has a woman or a group of women or some females professing to be a woman selling some pussy. It take more than that. You know, so yeah, I just had to put a little paint where it ain't, man, and say what most can't, you know, about this shit, man. You know what I mean? There's a lot of motherfuckers living off the earnings of prostitution. But, you know, they living off the earnings, you know what I mean? But they not pimping. And they not a pimp. You know? It's some bitches that's giving away money the same way that God give out air. That don't mean nothing. Come on.
Talking about pimping or whatever in the sense of like there being a specific culture associated with pimping. Obviously, Sharp knows that there are white pimps. I'm sure Sharp has probably met 100 white pimps.
No, Adam. Sharp is cool with you because he works at No Jumper, and you know, Sharp loves his position. Right now, he is the face of the game. Right now, if Pimps was a gang, he would be the face of it. See, what do you mean by that? You know, he's getting the most attention right now. When squares think about pimping, if you say pimp, most squares right now, they're going to think about Sharp. Of course, they're going to think about Don and things like that, but he's old. So as of right now, he is the face of the game. Why? He's getting the most attention. Who else got videos with millions of views while professing to be be a pimp or come from the lifestyle? Nobody else. So to the squares, Sharp is the face of pimping. And that's not to say he's the greatest or he's the authentic or he's this or that. No. But he is the face of this game. I told Sharp, I was like, and he'll tell you, I told Sharp, man, you the David Ruffin of No Jumper. Them other guys, you got a few little Eddie Kendricks, you got a few little more Paul Williams, but most of them guys are some Otis Williams ass motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm talking about? Sharp really the David Ruffin of Temptations. I mean, he the David Ruffin of No Jumper. There is nobody that people are really coming to No Jumper to see more than Sharp. Adam know that. There is nobody, you know what I mean, at No Jumper, you know what I mean, that is, as far as popularity or hotter right now, than Sharp. I'm just being real. See, me, I don't have a hater bone in my body. I can admit what another man has going on, and right now, like I told you, he's in a cold position. And so, because he's in that cold position, he allows certain shit to be said because he don't want to argue with you. That's not his job to argue with you. It's his job to be in position so he can get what he wants in possession, some motherfucking money. But no, there are no white pimps in the game. When they even brought up white folks, you know, some people got upset when I said it. But man, listen, man, before I even got in the game, I thought that white folks from Pimps Up Hoes Down was a clown. When yeah, man, sweet bitch founder and you know, ate the pimp. I'm a real ladies pimp. All you got to do is jump in my pimp loves potion. You know, like, I thought this dude was, it was a magazine called Clowns, and he was on the front cover. So, you know, I always thought that he was a clown. So if you basing it off of, man, what about white folks or the original white folks? Man, I don't know none of them dudes. And I don't respect none of them dudes as no pimping. To each his own. Come on.
In his day, it's just, I think he perceives that as fundamentally different than being like, you know, doing what you did where you came out in the fucking fur coat in the soft wet underbelly interview or whatever. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty accurate to his opinions. But I mean, look at like the mob dudes from back in the day, like 1930s, 20s, 40s, all that.
Terrible example.
Technically, like, they was moving prostitutes in big scale operations and shit. I mean, they're the real pimps.
I mean, listen,
look how they were moving, you know what I mean, girls in prostitution on a big scale back then. Those were the real pimps. See, Kelby's letting you know how he sees the game. He just sees the game as if a guy has a woman or a group of women willing to prostitute, he just puts them in the pimp category. He's letting you know how green he is. This motherfucker took a mob example and said, hey, those are the real pimps. Oh my God. Those are the real pimps. He let you know right then and there how green he was. And that's cool. Let him stay green. You know what I mean? But yeah, those are the real pimps. Like Kelby. Oh my God. Come on.
That has white people is going to have white criminals, and especially in a country that is primarily white people, then the portion of the society that is committing crimes is going to be white.
Exactly.
I mean,
when everybody knew that them mobsters was tricks, them mobsters, man, was tricks. They was known for being tricks, and he just put them in. He said, "Those are the real pimps." Oh my God.
Europe, there's probably like a good amount of prostitution, drug dealing, all that. Like,
tons.
It's gonna be white people doing it. It's gonna be black people doing it. It's gonna be Asian people. Yeah. Whatever is there is gonna be doing crime.
We're gonna fight for our right to be white scumbags.
Bro, that's what so many.
Kelby, don't do that laugh no more. Listen, I'm helping you out. Hold on. We're gonna go back. Kelby, don't do that laugh no more. That laugh was almighty suspect. Don't do that laugh no more. I'm going to play it again. Kelby, that laugh was, matter of fact, it wasn't even suspect. It was convicted. Don't do this laugh no more. Come on.
They was moving prostitutes in big scale operations and shit. I mean, they're the real pimps.
I mean, listen, any country that has white people is going to have white criminals, and especially in a country that is primarily white people, then the portion of the society that is committing crimes is going to be white.
Exactly.
I mean,
you go to Europe, there's probably like a good amount of prostitution, drug dealing, all that. Like,
tons.
It's gonna be white people doing it. It's gonna be black people doing it. It's gonna be Asian people. Yeah. Whatever is there is gonna be doing crime.
We're gonna fight for our right to be white scumbags.
Yeah.
Bro, that's what so many people.
When you did no, don't do that no more. Don't do that no more, Kelby. Hold on. Kelby, don't do that no more. Do you hear me? Don't do that no more. I didn't like that.
It's gonna be white people doing it. It's gonna be black people doing it. It's gonna be Asian people.
Yeah.
Whatever is there is gonna be doing crime. You know
Gotta
what I'm saying?
fight
It's not
for our
race
right
thing,
to
no.
be white scumbags.
Yeah, don't that. Yeah,
Bro, that's what
yeah.
so many people be saying. Like, oh, you can't be.
Don't do that no more. Work on your new laugh. Don't do that. That shit right there fuck up your whole little bankroll that you get, man. Don't do that. Them laughs no more. Don't do that no more.
This shit simply because you're white, and
Right.
I mean I'm Mexican, I'm white and Mexican,
Oh,
but
really? I didn't even know that.
it's just crazy that like people want to say you can't be doing something because
And then you vaping too. Yeah, it just look completely thottish. That reminded me of so many thoughts. And then you got the vape thing. It looks so thottish. Don't do that no more.
your skin.
Racism is still alive.
It's very alive, and
we are
people that
both
hate it
victims
so
of
much
this.
openly, they're just promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
it's fucked, but that's how it is.
I don't know. I mean, I guess that's just part of me not understanding the whole pimp thing is that there is a culture that is so specific that a white guy would be basically excluded from it. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of foreign to me.
Yeah, I got you.
But, I'm willing to accept that, I guess. But it doesn't seem like that world is going to really like scale that well in the long term if we do have racial, quotas to meet.
Exactly. That's the whole problem is with racism alive, then there's always going to be like,
All of this Michael Jackson. We are the world. We are the children. Get the fuck on. You know what I mean? All this we are the world shit, man, in the pimp game, that don't exist. You know what I mean? Stop it. Knock it off. There's Asian pimps. There's white pimps. There's blue pimps. There's purple pimps. There's fuchsia pimps. There's burgundy pimps. There's taupe pimps. There's yellow pimps. Like, man, knock this shit off. Just like the white man don't accept the black man, you know what I mean, and certain lifestyles with him. See, black men are the only motherfuckers like that. White man look at you, the white man don't even see you as a man. He don't even see you as a human being. He look at you as a bitch. He ain't look at you as a victim. He look at you as a hoe. You understand me? A lot of other, I don't even want to get into how the Jewish people see you. But here you are, you have a lifestyle that was created to benefit the black man, to position the black man, you understand me, to live like God on earth. And here you allow, you understand me, an outsider, the adversary, other motherfuckers, you understand me, that had you in slavery, other motherfuckers that put you in captivity, other motherfuckers that still pimping on, mashing on your motherfucking ass. And you say, you know what? Even though you wouldn't let me come in your culture, even though you wouldn't let me come in your lifestyle, even though I'm not accepted and respected in your shit, I'm gonna accept you and respect you in my shit. Y'all could do that shit if you want, but I told you what I told you, and I said what I said, and I meant what I said.
blocks and obstacles for people of the race that those
There is no pimp outside of the black man.
don't want to associate in any given group.
You feel like you get along well with black people?
I get along with everybody as long as they're a cool dude. I mean, I got friends that are black. I got enemies that are black. I got friends that are white. I got enemies that are white.
You got enemies who are black? Who are your enemies? Why do you have enemies?
But I got enemies just from shit I've done in the past, like not even related to like.
Kelby, you have no enemies, Kelby. Kelby, you have no enemies. None. I'm here to tell Kelby, you have no enemies. All of this shit that shit I've done in the past, Kelby, stop. This is the spirit of the saint and the sinner. You're freestyle lying. You're making up, stories. You're making up a lifestyle as you go. Like, stop. This is what people do on YouTube. As Jay-Z said, they just be at the notepad and scribble in their notepad and they be at their folks' pad and scribble in their notepad and create their life. You're creating a new life, Kelby. You never did anything to nobody. You ain't gonna kill nothing and you ain't gonna let nothing die, Kelby. Stop it with this foolishness, son. As the old folks said, with this folly. Stop it, son.
You know what I'm saying? Hard crime.
You got like a King Von past?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I was never.
This motherfucker Adam stupid as hell. Do you have like a King Von pass? Adam a stupid motherfucker. He's stupid for that. You know what I mean? I gotta give him. Do you have like a King Von pass? You a stupid motherfucker for that, Adam. Come on.
Hyped to be out here, like, shooting people up or none of that, because I stay out the way.
Right.
My thing was focusing on the money, staying out the way. The only reason I even put myself out there, like, in the way on social media was for more money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But while adhering to the street code, if I can get money doing it, I'm going to do it.
But have you had any legal issues since you did the Softwood Underbelly interview? Or
Since then, no.
You don't have any reason to believe that the cops are paying extra attention to you or whatever?
I do have reason to believe that they are, but I haven't really, noticed that they are, so I'm going to just pretend they're not doing it and keep living my life.
Right. I feel like it wouldn't really become a problem until you had a case, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, look at all this evidence we have.
Yeah. But at the same time, obviously everything I talk about, pimping and trapping and all that, that's all a joke. That's not, I never done anything. I never committed a crime in my life, so.
Right.
It's all entertainment.
I'm sure they'll totally buy that.
Probably.
Even though you was being sarcastic, Kelby, that's really the truth. You really a nice, well-mannered young man. You being sarcastic, but the police we know, Kelby, we don't really take you serious. I'm not going to say this one dude name, but even though he's black, but oh my God, how could I say this? We always looked at him as the pimp mascot. He would put pimp, get a haircut and get pimp in his hair. He'd have pimp, all in his hairdo. He used to wear clothes, and he'd have a pimp tie, but the Metro never took him serious. I'm talking about he would just be screaming pimping all throughout Las Vegas Boulevard. I don't want to say the motherfuckers I know you talking about, P. And for the longest, we never even seen dude with a bitch. I just found out that he had a bitch out there in Florida. I was like, damn, he had a bitch? Because all of them years in Vegas, I've never known this dude to have no hoe. And he used to just be screaming and hollering and pimping. He would have pimp sprayed in his head. He would just be screaming pimping. But because he was never doing no pimping, he had nothing to worry about. Metro would walk right past him. Vice wouldn't even pay attention to him. Why? Because they knew he wasn't doing no pimping, man. Not taking that little dude serious. Come on.
Jury's watching this, guys. I swear to God.
We don't even know if there's going to be a jury.
I don't know. Might lock me up, throw away the key without judge, jury, or execution.
What do you view as a successful life? Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? Or how do you picture this all panning out for you?
Successful life for me is being as moderately known as possible. I don't want to be getting stopped when I'm at the mall trying to get people to take pictures with me and stuff. I just want to be the real ones recognize me. I got money to live comfortably. I don't need to be the richest dude in the world. I don't want.
Then if that is your definition of success, Kelby, then you will never be successful. See, you fucked up when you said that, the real recognize you. No. You will always be recognized. You could be recognized as Player Kelpy. I gave you your name. That is your name, Player Kelpy. A young up-and-coming, gigolo. A player in the square sense, not the authentic street sense, but, something like that. But as far as real recognizing you as some real pimping Kelpy, no. You know what I mean? I just want the real to recognize me. See, you done already fucked up. You need to change your definition of success. Because the real is never going to recognize you as this pimping, Kelby. Knock that off. Come on.
Involved in all that, New World Order bullshit. But as long as I got money to live comfortably, buy what I want.
So you think the Illuminati is an option?
No, definitely not.
It might be at some point, though.
I mean, they probably invite me to join, but I ain't getting on that shit.
You are white.
Hey, that's true.
I heard Jay-Z's in it, too, though.
I don't doubt that. I feel once you get to a certain level in terms of, popularity, fame, money, you kind of just get no other choice.
See, y'all want to be disrespectful, but some of y'all in the comment section, but Player Kelpy did more than y'all. Some of y'all at 19 years old, some of y'all niggas was virgins. Player Kelpy already had, whether, they was dusty, musty, or crusty, whatever, but, the facts are the facts. Player Kelpy was 19 years old, with two motherfucking buckethead ass trailer home bitches. And some of you niggas had not even jumped off the porch, you understand me, when it came to this pussy. So no, as far as the pimping, no. Macking, no. None of that. But as far as being a gigolo, You know what I mean? Yeah, I could see him being a gigolo in a, you know what I mean, a cool little, you know, the gigolo game. I could see him being a cool little gigolo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, white man could be a gigolo. Yeah, I could see him being the cool little gigolo, man. I could see Player Kelby having a nice little population of bitches that's liking on him, man. You know, man, Kelby's a likable person. He's a nice, well-mannered young man. He got a lot of you guys already beat. It's a big head bitch watching right now. She's thinking about giving Player Kelby a chance. Be like, I don't know what Sin talking about. I'm about to hop up in Player Kelby's inbox right now and holler at him. It might be a pineapple head ass bitch that say, I'm about to marry Kelby. I'm about to take him from this game and we about to settle down and do the boyfriend girlfriend shit like he's supposed to. And baby, I really wish you would go ahead and do it. Go save Kelby, baby. Get him away from this shit. You know what I mean? And be his girlfriend. You know, take him away from this shit. You know what I mean? Y'all get some good jobs and you know what I mean, be respectable people in society. You know, come on.
Join.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not trying to get to that level though. I just want to live comfortably.
They dupe you into. They do some Epstein shit. They dupe you into sleeping with an underage person, and then they keep the video over your head, Kelpy. That's how they're gonna get you.
They're gonna find something.
Aren't you like 18? You probably don't have to worry about the 19.
Still a teenager.
I don't think Epstein's not gonna be able to get you.
I hope not.
Maybe if he gets a really egregious age
if he
difference.
brings himself back to life.
Maybe if you eat a turd or something.
Yeah. Nah, but
you can't do that on OnlyFans.
You can't.
You can't eat shit.
I know that there's some like.
I mean, my bitch.
Adam just spilled some satanic jewelry out of his mouth, but that's for another video. But he was letting you know how motherfuckers get down. But come on.
Into that, I ain't into that, obviously, but
it's just a fun fact.
Yeah, there's some weird shit that they be trying to block on OnlyFans. My bitch has gotten their video deleted once.
What was it for?
I think it was too much nudity or like too explicit.
How do you go
I don't know,
naked?
zooming in on camera, some shit like that.
Well,
maybe she got a
okay.
strike.
I heard that there's a rule against banging yourself with anything besides a sex toy.
Really?
So if you put a banana up your pussy or whatever, that might be against the rules, which makes no sense to me. But
shit,
apparently,
so if a bitch using a cucumber or something?
I mean, I heard this just in relation to to the credit card companies or whatever, that these are the kind of restrictions that they put in place to basically avoid.
Also, with the credit cards, it's not even OnlyFans doing it.
OnlyFans would probably have no rules besides like nothing illegal.
That's what I would
if it wasn't
yeah.
for the fact that the credit card companies basically like put pressure on them to have think about it.
Always got to follow the money.
Think about it, yeah. Like the credit card company, same thing with Pornhub. Like Pornhub for a long time, there was a bunch of child porn on there apparently, and like young girls and shit like this. And the credit card companies basically were like the main ones putting pressure on Pornhub. Like we're gonna stop fucking working with you unless
respect to them for that.
You create an environment that has all kinds of checks and balances, so that shit is not. And having uploaded stuff on Pornhub in the past few months, it's like even just to get approved and stuff, we had to go through a lot, which is how it should be. You should not be able to go on Pornhub and just upload any random fucking video because that video could be an underage girl. It could be
and people save that shit, send it out, sell it. Yeah, nah.
The world does not need a platform in which is just super easy to because the reality is that does exist. You could upload that same fucking video to Reddit or 4chan, Twitter, whatever the fuck. But
if people want something, they're gonna find it, and that's what I see as like a justification for a lot of the illegal activities that other people participate in, not including myself, but drug dealing and pimping and all that. There's always going to be a market for that. So if you can get money off it, people are going to get it regardless. Why not do it?
What do you think needs to happen in order for you to be on good terms with
Kelby? Listen, I feel it all in my spirit, Kelby. Kelby, give your life to God. You sitting up here talking to this man and talking about this game. Kelby, give your life to God, Kelby. I still, they be laughing at me when I say this, but Kelby, I still believe that you told your mama, you know what I mean, that you was going on a job interview, and that's why she was outside waiting in the car, because she thinking no jumper is like the new name for UPS or, you know what I mean, or something like that, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You got a sweet family. You still cool with your grandparents. You're cool with your mom. Like, give your life to God, Kelby. Like, this is a waste of time. Give your life to God, son. You know, this street stuff, all of this stuff, this is just a waste of time. This is a whole bunch of mess, man. Come on.
Suspect at some point. Do you think that that's a possibility? How could you imagine that playing out?
I'm saying we need to get that boxing match going. We need to run the fade a fair one, and then I'll be cool with them after that.
You talking about catching fades and stuff. Kelby, give your life to God. Now, of course, he didn't hit you hard, and yes, you ate those punches. But Kelby, the way that boy sit up there and stood up over you and dusted you off like that, Kelby, I understand you trying to look for another viral moment and you need your bankroll. So I ain't gonna take away from it. If they willing to pay for a fight, you know what I mean, and all of that, I support it, Kelby. I support it. If this gonna put some more money in your pocket and give you some more little clout and stuff, then hell, what's wrong with fighting? But if that's what you want to do, but I'm telling you, if you don't hurry up and get some game about yourself, or you don't find like your true gift, your true calling, you're gonna be one of those guys always looking for a viral moment. And I've known from observation that type of shit, it don't last long. If you don't have no type of game, if you don't have no type of knowledge and wisdom or magnetism with your personality, then you're not really gonna keep making a lot of currency continuously like that. You know what I mean? It's an expiration date with that trying to, what's my next viral move? What else do I eventually that's gonna go out. So you're gonna have to come up with something. Like, damn, who I get beat up, or maybe I get hit by this car, or maybe I get shot at. Like maybe I could become a Crip today, then join the Bloods, then get put on their hood the next day. Maybe I could be seen, with Lil Durk. Like, that shit wears off. We seen so many internet sensations come and go.
I'm like some 80, what's his name? Something
80
Mac.
and China Mac?
Yeah, 80 China Mac
Something
shit.
Mac, I like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many Macs,
No,
you know what I'm saying? But, 80 China Mac where they just, did it behind closed doors. But if we can capitalize it, that would be dope too.
Right.
But I feel like that would be the thing that got us cool,
I still feel like AD and China Mac faked that fight. I don't think they even fought for real. That's just my honest opinion. I don't. But shout out to them. But no, I don't think they fought for real.
So you don't think that you guys could be on good terms unless there was a fight at some point?
We gotta fight it out. We gotta fight it out for sure.
I respect you having that opinion.
Yeah, and I mean, like, no hate to the dude's hustles or anything like that, but just the way he behaved, the way I behaved to him, I feel like there's tension between the both of us. We gotta fight it out.
Clearly, I mean, we didn't make it 9 minutes into that fucking podcast. That was what was a shame, is that I was like, oh, this podcast is gonna be viral as fuck and do numbers before the fight. Like, I was like, oh, this is gonna be great.
It was going up, yeah.
And then that happened, and I immediately was like, oh, actually, this is not gonna do any numbers. We're not gonna put this out. And then it ended up actually doing
But
like the
deep
craziest
down, you
stuff.
knew it was gonna do double.
Now, what I can say is this, y'all gonna laugh, but I know somebody that if you give him some time, especially 6 months, if, you know what I mean, I know somebody right now, if they train Kelby for 6 months and taught him how to box, taught him how to fight, Kelby would whoop Almighty Suspect's ass. I know exactly who to get to train Kelby for this fight. If it ever become a real fight, I know exactly who to get. Exactly. And it's gonna be some extreme training, all of that type of shit. But yeah, I know exactly who to get if Kelby was really sincere and he want to beat the shit out of Almighty Suspect. Man, you talking about Floyd? No, this a nigga that I still got love for. We still cool. This somebody that, you know what I mean, I met, you know what I mean, in prison. And if you did any time, you know what I mean, in High Desert or the Springs, you know what I mean, you know who, you probably know, who I'm pretty much indirectly but directly speaking about. Like, man, give him 6 months. Kelby will come in there and he will dust this man. He will beat the shit out of Almighty Suspect if the homie trained him and taught him how to box and train with him. Man, Kelby would be a beast. He would be a beast. I'm just letting it be known, man. Like, I know who comes to mind. Like, yeah, he will dust Almighty Suspect 6 months training with the homie.
Numbers once that fight broke out.
Once I realized that, like, oh shit, maybe we can put this out.
Oh yeah, No, I mean, at that point, bro, it was one of the craziest
And
things that happened
think
on the
about
show.
how
So.
hard it is to get like 20 or 30 people in this fucking office to keep quiet about it.
God,
Especially
bro.
when you're DMing people back and telling them
Yeah,
about it, and then
okay.
it's getting posted on Reddit immediately.
I fucked up with that because this one dude who was already fucking with me, like supporting me and shit like that.
Right.
I think he's in a gang or in a gang or something like
okay.
that. But he was fucking
Another
with me.
option.
Yeah, I mean, he was fucking with me, and then he hit me up like, "Yo, bro, I'm tapped in with no jumper. One of the assistants leaked to me that this happened." And so I wasn't gonna deny it. I was like, "Bro, how'd you find out? Yeah, this will happen." I gave him a little rundown on it,
Right.
but I didn't get.
No, I can't agree with that, Dre. I can't agree with that. I'm speaking from experience. I mean, I can't agree with that. I done seen some niggas that everybody was like, oh, he a bitch, oh, he pussy. You know what I mean? But it come a time where a man get tired of that. He get tired of being called a bitch. He get tired of getting punked. He get tired of that, man. You know? Then you got some that a motherfucker got heart. Motherfucker just don't know how to fight. You know? You have people who, you know what I mean, are afraid to get hit. And I ain't gonna lie, if you're afraid to get hit, eventually, you gonna get hit. You gonna get hit, man. If you gonna box, you can't be afraid to get hit. You know what I mean? You're gonna get hit. But yeah, man, 6 months with the homie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I hear what you're saying. You know what I mean? But even a nigga that you might consider to be a bitch or pussy, you know, hey, I'm here to tell you some of the coldest killers, some of them niggas used to get bullied on. Some of them motherfuckers used to get, you understand me, marked. You know? So, yeah, I totally disagree with that. Totally. I'm sorry, but he makes me laugh. Hey, I feel you. Come on.
Detail or nothing, but I also wasn't planning on keeping it quiet.
But like I said, if the homie trained this boy for 6 months, and especially if Almighty Suspect had that mentality like, man, he a white boy, man, I ain't training for this. Get his ass dusted.
Right.
I just didn't want to run to the internet and start cloud chasing off it right away.
I mean,
without,
even if, like, my whole attitude about it was, even if there's a fucking DM screenshot of Kelpy admitting to it, if I never admit to it, and if there is no footage because the footage just disappears or whatever, I'm like, I don't understand how. Now I was happy once I realized that we could actually have an adult conversation about it. But I also felt like I was going to be able to get pretty far by just denying that it ever even happened, because
people are still talking about it.
Let's be real. If I've spoken to lawyers about similar situations, but if there's no police report and there's no like physical evidence or anything, then it's kind of like hard to even prove that it ever existed.
Because it could have been staged for all the police know or anything. And I'm not the type to go file a police report.
I appreciate
I went home and I chilled. Fucked the bitch and that's it, you know? It was like just another day in the life.
You didn't use that as an opportunity to take more kratom?
Well, no, I was on kratom when it happened, which is why, like, I wasn't really, I was slow reaction, I wasn't in pain, I was still kind of like,
listen, if I had to get stitches, I'm using that as an opportunity to pop some fucking Norcos. Or
Why are y'all saying the dumbest shit in my comment section talking about just because you got muscles, that don't mean you can fight? Duh. You know what I mean? But at the same particular time, I see some of you no muscle having motherfuckers, you know, no working out motherfuckers saying this type of shit. You do realize that individuals, you understand me, that fight, that box, you know they be working out, right? You know they be lifting weights, right? You know they be in the pool working out, right? You know they exercise, right? So if working out, you know what I mean, if getting muscles wasn't important, then individuals would, you said, look at Floyd. Nigga, yeah, look at Floyd. Nigga, Floyd cut the fuck up. What are you talking about? Man, it be motherfuckers just sitting up there coming in the comment section talking. Look at Floyd, what does that mean? What is he talking about? Look at Floyd. Floyd cut the fuck up. What are you talking about? You talking about the one of the most disciplined motherfuckers, man, on earth? What you mean, look at Floyd? I can tell you why Floyd went undefeated. I can tell you why Floyd is in the position that he's in. Floyd was working out like a motherfucker. So yeah, miss me with the no working. Yeah, you know, just because you got muscles, that don't mean. All right, well, since you think that it's certain people that I would love for you to go into a cell with and tell them that. You go in the cell with a 21-inch arm motherfucker in that cell with them and be like, yeah, nigga, I don't care nothing about your muscles, nigga. What's happening? You know, boy, this internet crazy. Yeah, go in there with that 20-inch arm motherfucker with that 50-something inch chest, you know what I mean, and they be working out all the time. You know what I mean? Go in there and be like, man, fuck your muscles, nigga. And smack them. You know what I mean? And just smack the shit out of them. Like, nigga, fuck your muscles, nigga. What's happening, nigga? Give a goddamn about your muscles, nigga. Go in there and go tell them that. Like I said, tell you, boy, this internet boy to produce some of the toughest motherfuckers I've never seen. Boy, come on.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I got off all that shit, so kratom is my
careful.
thing now. Yeah. If I see, you know, somebody puts a real oxy or hydro or some drink in front of me, bro, I'm gonna take everything in front of me. So I need to get away from that shit, and kratom is my way to go.
And let me say this: a person can be muscle bound and be in shape, and let's say he don't know how to fight. But guess what? If he catch you, it's over with. You might be a trained fighter. You can be skilled in fighting. And this on swole motherfucker, he don't have no skills. He don't got no hands. But if he get your ass in a headlock, if he catch your ass, all that skillful shit that you talking about is nothing. It's just like when you read Tookie's book, and I think it was one of the Hoovers. I might be wrong. But Jamel was fighting somebody. And at first, they was getting the best of Jamel. They was tearing Jamel ass up. But they ended up fucking up. Jamel caught their ass. And because Jamel was on swole, man, if Tookie and them didn't stop the fight, Jamel was getting ready to kill dude with his own hands. So, again, you know, Jamel might not have had the best squabbles. But because you got a motherfucker that's working out every day, all day, guess what? If he catch you, all of that boxing and fighting shit that you talking about, if a motherfucker catch you and get you, you understand me, in a vulnerable position, man, it's over for you. So, you know, all of that, man, fuck the muscles, and yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Come on.
You ever heard of Lil White? There's a song by Lil White called "Pop Another Pill," and I feel like you're gonna see a little bit of yourself.
I might have to bump that.
It's an old ass song,
okay,
but you're gonna watch it and you're gonna be like, "Oh, this was kind of like the prototype for me."
Adam. I'm gonna relapse on that shit,
That's
bro.
not why I'm suggesting this at all.
I'm gonna check it out though. Nah, I'll just pour up another cup of kratom or some shit.
Yeah. Pour up the kratom. No, I think that's a good idea though, like the signature Kelpy.
I just thought about that, not to interrupt what they saying, but go look at George Foreman's earlier fights. You can see that George really didn't know how to box like that. George was just a hard-hitting motherfucker. George Foreman fought people that were way more skillful at boxing than him. These were skillful boxers. Very skillful. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers, you understand me, man, was cold with the hands. But because of how cold George Foreman was hitting motherfuckers, even with motherfuckers being more skilled in boxing than him, George was knocking their ass out because of all of that power. He wasn't winning them fights because he was a skillful boxer. He was winning them fights because he had knocked your motherfucking ass out. You see, Ali didn't want to fight George again.
The brand makes a
Bro,
lot of
that's
sense.
what I'm saying. I need either a sponsorship from the brand I'm fucking with right now, no free promo till y'all give me a bag. But if I could get my own strain, my own brand, something like that going, bro.
But is there anybody out there doing that?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you, what actually happened is not really the best endorsement of kratom.
Okay,
although if you want to
that,
be laid back,
but
you know,
yeah, at
if
the
there's
same
no
time,
assailants about.
and there was no pain from it. That kratom really took away any.
Man, they missing me because, you know, I ain't even gonna lie to you, like, all this kratom and this drug talk, you know, sin just gonna be silent in the motherfucker. Y'all lose me. If you ever want to lose sin, if you ever just want to be talking about some shit that I ain't really interested in, just talk about drugs. Man, please. Who y'all talking about? Who, Wilder? Yeah, George would have threw his ass up. I wouldn't put him in the same category as George. George would have embarrassed him. A young George Foreman would have embarrassed him. A young George Foreman would have beat the shit out of Wilder. So, you know, you don't want to put him in the same category as George. Because, yeah, dude can hit, but even he don't hit as hard as George. George would have beat his ass.
That I may or may not have felt. So, I mean, is it really a bad influence for Kratom? Like, I feel like it could be a good promotion right there.
You're making me want to tap back in.
I don't promote anybody to do Kratom or none of that, but if you are addicted to, like, opioids, because we're in an epidemic of that shit, try the Kratom. If it works, it works.
But
and stay with
would you say it's comparable in any way?
What do you mean by
like,
that?
Is it actually similar in effect? Like, is it actually like an opiate if you have enough of it? It's that intense?
No, I mean, unless you're doing fentanyl, because one of the bitches I was with, she's in rehab right now, actually. She was here for the fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but now she's in rehab now, doing better. She was fucking around with some harder opioids, and I gave her some Kratom just to try, because I was trying to wean her off of the drugs. I don't like my bitches on drugs.
Right.
And it didn't hit her at all.
See, Kelby been listening to the pimping, and now he done changed his whole speech. He don't like his bitches on drugs. He ain't fucking with them drugs because he been listening to different representation of the game. And, you know, we don't promote that. We promote hope. We don't promote the bitch being on dope. And it's just like when Bishop Don Magic Wine, when Don said, you know, once you let that get into their vein, you're going to lose your game. You don't want the bitch on dope. You want the bitch on your game because once you allow the bitch to, you know, get on the drugs, the motherfucker, the drug dealer, he gonna get the money. You not gonna get the money. She got to be ready for the Kentucky Derby. You know what I mean? Stick whooping, candlelight whooping, R&B whooping, hip hop whooping. You know what I'm saying? You know, even when you whoop the bitch, when she say, why, daddy? You know what I mean? You got to go there. She got to be ready for the Kentucky Derby. And she cannot be high. She cannot be on drugs. Once you allow the drugs to get into her vein, you're going to lose your game.
Whereas my other girl, she does Kratom and she gets higher than I do.
Really?
So it feels like if you take like 20 milligrams of hydrocodone, if you pour up a big enough couple scoops.
See, the shit that I took was just from a gas station, like a shopping mall plaza in Florida.
Yeah, now that shit's boof.
They don't got the good shit?
Not at all. You got to get that shit online, and there's very few companies that have like quality shit. They import it in bulk.
Y'all can't see Bishop talking to Kelby. See, Kelby, I was looking at your video, and I said, why does young man want to be a pimp? Why does he seem like he got a good future? Amen. The Bible even says when the praises go up, the blessings come down, Kelby. You got to give him your life. You got to give him the praise, son. Once that drug go into her veins, you gonna lose your game. Oh shit! I can hear Bishop talking to him right now. Kelby, you got to let this go. You know, the devil gonna bring you out satanic whooping, demonic whooping, all type, United States whooping, United Sinner whooping, all type of that stuff, Kelby. I could just really see Bishop sitting over there, you understand me, getting his motherfucking ass. Real talk, man. I'm just keeping it all the way. Shout out to the Bishop, man. Come on.
Like the spot where it's grown at, they got their factory down there.
I'm having a vision. It's us getting a Kratom sponsorship as a result of this
Real
episode.
shit,
They better
real
tap
shit.
in. Send me some free samples.
We talking about that shit because, I mean, I'm being honest, as a personal everyday user, it works.
Really?
It really does work, yeah.
Wow.
Helps with drug addiction, helps with pain, helps with stress, anxiety, all that.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Motherfucker said he was asleep. I helped him go to bed. Out of there. Out of there. Out of there. Yeah, he was in the car. He said, I'm asleep. I was like, well, shit, let me help you go to bed. Yeah, man, I don't want you struggling, man, to see this, man, to watch this boring ass video, man, to watch my boring ass, man. Let me help you go to bed. Out of there. Out of there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Out of, even though you've been watching me for over 2 hours, but now you say this goofy shit. Yeah, out of there. Yeah, take your goof ass to bed. Plus, I didn't like your profile picture, no way. I told you, man, I get nervous around ugly people, even in the comment section. I'm in a whole nother country than y'all, and I still get nervous around ugly people. Like, no matter what race y'all are. And I will say that. Now, I'm not a racist person as far as like that, but as far as like ugly people with y'all, I'm very racist. You know what I mean? I'm very racist towards y'all. Even in another country over the internet, I'm racist towards y'all. You know what I mean? Like I be seeing certain ugly people in my comment section. I really have to fight. I be like, okay, you need this. You got to keep doing this YouTube thing. Don't block them, because I be wanting to block motherfuckers just for looking like that. I've been seeing dudes' profile picture. I'm like, damn, he looked demonic than a motherfucker. I want to block him just because. But, you know, I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, so I pressed on. Come on.
Shout out to Kratom.
Again, shout out to Kratom for real.
Damn, so I'm trying to picture how this fucking fight could actually happen, because I feel like it could definitely happen.
It's got to be like a celebrity boxing type thing. We train for, say, a month each.
It's got to be like a celebrity boxing thing. Kelby, neither. Oh, God. No disrespect to Almighty Suspect, but he's like a Z-list celebrity. You're not, I mean, you got some viral moments, Kelby, but come on now. Stop this foolishness, Kelby. Celebrity box. Don't you have to be a celebrity? You know, and then you said 1 month of training. Kelby, stop. You need definitely more than 1 month. But I understand if you just go in there to get your ass kicked just to have another viral moment so you can be popular and hotter than you are now and get some money, then do your thing. But come on, Kelby. Yeah, it could be like a celebrity boxing match. But you got to be a celebrity to do that, Kelby. You're not a celebrity. And neither am I. I'm just not to put you down. Neither am I. You know, I'm not a celebrity. You know what I mean? Nobody knows you. Now, of course, in the game, I'm known, but outside of the lifestyle and all, I'm not a known person, Kelby. I'm not no goddamn celebrity, and neither is you. I don't have enough clout to be in no celebrity boxing match. No, I'm not a celebrity, and neither are you. Now, Almighty, he got a few videos that got some views and shit, but he's not a celebrity. Come on now. Like we're doing a little bit too much now. Come on.
Suspect trains, I train.
Right.
We get worked out, hit the gym, all that. And then we come in, we got a ref, we get our gloves on, you know, or whatever, and we have a fair fight.
Free Crip, man.
Free
We need him on the card.
Yeah.
We almost had a boxing match with him.
That's another thing is like there's so many other people that want to participate in that have been talking to me about setting it up, that I feel like we could have a whole ass card going with a lot of people on it, a lot of different big ass names.
Yeah, I could definitely imagine our Kratom sponsor being heavily involved with us as
real
well.
shit, a little before and after
The
drink.
Kratom Championship or something.
Church, yeah, we need that shit going.
What's like
down.
the best? Well, I don't want any shout outs yet.
I'll give you a good strain though. Red Cali. Red Cali.
Red Cali.
Yeah,
that's
fuck
what
with
I need
that
to
shit.
Google.
I don't know if the brand that I fuck with is going to come up if you search that strain, but that's a popular strain.
Interesting.
Yeah. Now, the red strains feel the most like the
Could you
opioids.
imagine yourself podcasting with Sharp again at some point?
Sharp I fuck with. Me and
Really?
Sharp, we FaceTime for probably 3 or 4 hours after the first interview.
Right.
And he actually told me he was going to do another interview. He's like, bro, we need to do another interview.
The fact
So
that
I was
Sharp
under the
had
impression it
4
was him.
hours to FaceTime you is kind of amazing to me. I'm
Bro,
not
he's a
gonna
real
lie.
one. I fuck with Sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, KLB, listen. I know you as happy as hell, too. Sharp don't know that, but if Sharp FaceTime you, I already know you took screenshots and everything. Like, yeah, I was just on FaceTime with Sharp. Your friends were like, shut the fuck up. No, I really was. No, I was just on FaceTime with Sharp. We talked. Man, you wasn't on Face. I have the screenshots right now. Send it to me. Holy fuck, man. You were really live. Oh my God, you were FaceTime with Sharp. Wow. Yeah, we spoke for hours. What did he say? Well, he was telling me that he sees me as a real one, and, you know, he can see my potential in the pimping, and he likes the way that I pimp, and, you know what I mean? He could see me really doing some big things in the game, and he was just letting me know that, when he had me on no jumper and they was calling me like a whole type of like, all type of bitches, and they were saying I was involved in like incestuous activities and things like that. They were just saying that this is like the normal procedure to like see if a guy is like really a pimp or not, so that's pretty much for that. But man, he was a real one, man. He gave me a lot of good game too. Yeah. Oh my God, man, you were FaceTiming with Sharp. Like I could just see you and your friends now. Like wow, like hell no, you screenshotting everything. I could just see it now. You one of them motherfuckers. If somebody died, get killed, you gonna be putting up the DM conversation and you know what I mean. The time y'all spoke on the phone, we spoke 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Damn, that really is his number. Like hell no. These impressions though, man, bro, ain't it? Appreciate the 10. But yeah, I can see that. Oh my God, man. I can't believe that you were FaceTime with Sharp, bro. You actually really have his fucking number. Like, wow. You're big time. You're badass, man. You're badass. Like, yeah, I could see all of that. All right, come on.
Sharp. Me and him are on good terms.
So was he in any way? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, we have a group chat. Sharp's in the group chat.
Okay, yeah.
Sharp did not have a lot to say after the suspect in you situation happened. Yeah. He kept his opinion relatively close to his chest.
I respect that.
He didn't say as much as I thought that he might say as somebody who was kind of like involved with this. At least he was on the first episode. Yeah. But looking at that, how did he talk about it to you? Because there were a lot of people saying, you don't get any points for beating up on a white dude who's smaller than you, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah, I feel like, size didn't really have nothing to do with that, age, none of that. But Sharp and me have not talked about the fight.
Oh, really?
And me and Sharp, we got each other's numbers, we got each other's contacts, we FaceTime every now and then, but we have not spoken about the fight. And in fact, I don't know if he's reacted to the fight or spoken on it himself. Until you just brought that up.
Kelpy really took pride in that. We got each other's number, man. We chop game. He shares good game. I share good game. And we just pop our peas, man. You were popping peas. Then I know your friends were like, you were popping peas with Sharp? Kelpy, like, you're the fucking man. I know, bro. I know. Like, my heart was beating the whole time. Like, oh my God, I'm popping peas with Sharp. Like, yeah. Yeah, I already know, man. I already know. Come on.
We had.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't really say much. He might have hit me up separately about it, I think. But he just was like, didn't seem... Like, he didn't make his opinion immediately known. Okay. And if you think about it, it's like a pretty easy thing for him to weigh in on. I'm sure people would like to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, 100%. See, I respect him for doing that, though, because it wasn't really his beef. Right. So for him to stay out of it, it just shows, he's a real one. He keeps it solid.
Right. Yeah. Definitely. Who would be your dream collab in terms of, like, another content creator that you'd like to work with?
In terms of, like, a YouTuber or a musician?
Either way. Nowadays, you could be a content creator like Kai Cenat, and you're having Blueface and all these other people coming in and doing your shit. Yeah. Who could you imagine yourself really creating some fire content with? Because I'm trying to think of, like, what the next Kelpy interview is going to be. It would be kind of easy to just have Sharp pull back up and have him do it, but I imagine there's got to be some other fucking personalities we can involve. Yeah.
Now, my dream content...
See, listen to what he even said. Like, Adam was even talking to him. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, how I'm going to sit you down. Like, should I sit you down on Western? Should I sit up there, and play Hope during the daytime? Should I sit up there and put you down on Fig? You know what I mean? Like, where should I put you down at? Or, should I sit up there and make a call out to the Pivot and find out, how they've been doing out there, on Bissonnet? Should I sit you down on Bissonnet? Or... should I go to Dallas and put you down on that Scary Harry? I'm trying to see, like, how this gonna work, like, how to really, get my money out you, man, how to do my thing with you, like, what blade to sit you on, like, should I, that's how that sounded to me. Trying to figure out, what to do, how to do. I keep it blunt. I keep it so 100. That's why this shit is not for me. I'm not trying to have no job and no jumper or none of that shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out what we can do with you, how we could, fit you in and all. Man, you know what I mean? Like, no. No. I didn't even like that. But at the same time, it was a little 19-year-old boy. So, all right, let's hear Kelby.
I'm gonna give you two. I'm gonna give you one for music. I'm gonna give you one for YouTube.
Yeah.
My dream content creator for YouTube would probably be I'd say Sinful to P, honestly.
I don't think I know him.
Yeah, Sinful. He's involved in the game. Okay. I think he probably knows Sharp. If you want to get in contact with him or whatever. But he's done a few videos on me. But I just fuck with the way he talks and tells a story and everything like that without being incriminating. So, dream content creator probably him. But dream music.
Okay, listen. Again, shout out to Kelby because, not only did Kelby does this okay with me, but I'm trying to even think of all these like little platforms. Like he really do be acknowledging individuals that he talks to. Like this is what I mean. This is the side of Kelby that's nice. You know what I mean? Like Kelby really has good character about himself. That's why I say I don't want to see him in nobody's jail. I don't want to see him in nobody's graveyard. I don't want to see him around suckers or motherfuckers, trying to take advantage of him. This kid actually has some good characteristics about himself, man. You know what I mean? He, call himself, looking out and shouting out and all that type of shit, right? But look, check this out, though. As far as that is concerned, Kelby, I know everybody's like dying to do like a video with you. And I even asked the people, whether or not I should do a video with you. But me personally, more important than anything, I'm not, and this ain't to be arrogant, but I'm not dying to like do no video with you. But what I will say is I just want to give you game to protect you from jail. I would love to give you words of exhortation to protect you from, things that can fuck you up. Because by you messing with drugs and by you being young and by you moving fast and by, girls being on this internet and playing, you will fuck around, Kelby, and run into a minor. You might be a minor or something to get into your DM or a minor to come around you, and you not knowing that the girl a minor because of how she physically built or she already been in the game already, and you'll fuck around and catch a case, talking to a fucking minor. It's just so many things, Kelby, to give you to help you avoid being in jail, being in prison. No disrespect, I'm Sinful to P. I ain't really, speaking in tongues and jumping to do really a video with nobody. And I know you hot as hell. And if we did a video, it would definitely get some views. But me personally, man, I just really would love to just speak into your life, give you words of wisdom to protect you from con artists and suckers and individuals, man, that's really wolves in sheep's clothing that have intentions, man, to really devour you. You know what I'm saying? Not to promote or encourage you to be something or do something that you have no business doing, like criminality. I don't want you in no lifestyle of criminality. I don't want you doing anything contrary to the law to have anything, because you don't have to. And that's number one. You have a lot of privileges, you have a lot of benefits, and you need to use that. But yeah, me, if anything, I don't want to holler at you. I don't want to scream at you. You already got that from Sharp and Almighty. If anything, again, I just wanted to speak words of wisdom to you so you don't be in nobody's jail or prison. Because these guys are just seeing you as a bankroll. They just seeing you for views. And like I said, you just so happy to be, getting this type of attention. You got girls getting into your DM, and it's a lot of shit, man, that you just so green in. And if you don't hurry up and get awakened by this game, you'll fuck around and be in somebody's penitentiary or a graveyard, Kelpy. So I'm sincerely just speaking to you because I'm concerned about your soul. I'm not concerned about this persona that you're trying to project to the people. I really just want you to, leave this alone, really. But blessings to you, young man. I appreciate you for, shouting me out, acknowledging me and things like that. That is truly a blessing that, you actually thought of me in that way. And blessings to your endeavors outside of the game, outside of criminality, outside of identity that's clearly not you, you know. But yes, blessings to you. And like I said, I'm not really, as far as doing a video with you, I was really just playing with the people just to see their opinions. But, you know, no. And I know people like, seeing that's going to bring the subscribers and viewers. I done got 90,000 subs by my goddamn self. I'm a one-man band. I don't care nothing about that shit, man. You know, I just was playing really with y'all minds and really to see how the people felt about it and shit like that. But I had no intentions of doing no video with Kelpy. None. And this is not to make him feel bad or anything, but I have no intentions of doing no goddamn video, you know what I mean, with Kelpy. I just want to speak words of wisdom in his life and actually be somebody that's genuine and sincere as far as protecting him from a jail cell or a graveyard. That's about it. But as far as doing a video, ain't no need. Yeah. He got everybody else trying to get a video and get millions of views and all that shit with him. You know what I mean? And, you know, blessings to them people. I ain't knocking they hustles. But no, I ain't into that. You know what I mean? Me and the family, we done made it 90,000 subs just putting out good game. I'm not computer savvy. I'm not somebody that, you know how to do this computer shit. And, you know, I'm not like O'Shea. I don't got all the graphics and all of that shit. We are what we are because the people was sharing the content. The people was promoting it. The people was hitting the like button. The people was sharing it on Facebook and texting different people and telling people about this game. But it ain't because I'm computer savvy and seeing got the best graphics and all of that. Man, I don't even got something holding the phone. You know what I mean? I could have been done it, but since I've been doing it, I was like, shit, I might as well keep on now. They know when they see a Sinful to P video now doing the review, they expect the phone to move and everything. Why? Because Sin be holding the phone. You know what I mean? So I just stuck with the shit now. Sin, why don't you buy one of the holders and this shit like that? I'm broke, man. I'm broke. But yeah. But anyway, man, blessings to you, Kelby. I appreciate that, man. You know what I mean? You're a good dude, man. You really a good dude. You know what I mean? I see past all of this bullshit. You really a nice young man. And I got love for you for that. You know what I mean? Come on.
Like, if I was to have a collab with some rapper or some musician, I would probably have it be like either Bad Bunny or Eminem.
Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I want to do a song in Spanish with him. That would be dope as fuck, yeah.
How's your Spanish?
I mean, I could speak it. I can understand pretty much everything, but I grew up in a household where my mom spoke only Spanish to me until my sister was born, and then my sister hated speaking Spanish, so she switched to English, and then I kind of had to learn it on my own.
Really?
But I can get by. I've been to Mexico a bunch of times. I can get by.
Damn. So do you consider yourself a foo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
100%, bro. Like,
Kelby, that shit looks so thottish. Oh my God, Kelby, that looks so thottish. I'm so tired of you vaping, bro. Oh, that's something that the thoughts do. We don't do this, bro. But come on.
my homies, especially being from Orange County, like, even though I'm not with the gang life, they all, you know, they got their tres and shit like that. They're involved. They speak Spanish, English, whatever. But I grew up on Mexican food. I grew up, you know, around my mom's side of the family because my dad doesn't got enough siblings, and they're all Mexican. So yeah, I mean, I look white, but inside I'm full brown.
You're a diverse white boy.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You can fit in.
I can fit in any situation because I don't really look at it.
You're a diverse white boy.
Like
Hell
that.
no.
I look at it as like I'll judge a person based on their characters and their actions, not really on.
Kelby, you're not a pimp. You're a diverse white boy. Hell no. Next time one of these old little mixed dudes, you know what I mean, one of these mixed little dudes or one of these little white boys start talking pimping again, I'm gonna have to use that. You're not a pimp. You're a diverse white boy. Oh shit. You're not a pimp. You're a diverse white boy. Hell no.
Skin or how they speak or what language they speak or where they come from, you know.
I like it.
Yeah.
That had to be the corniest shit to say too. I'm really a brown guy inside. What the fuck?
Anything else that we need to know at this time while we work on what the next Kelpy episode is going to be and who we're going to involve?
Y'all stay running on my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Keep those views coming in. Keep getting me paid. Keep following up with what's going on. And yeah, just wait because we got big shit in the works.
And if you guys want to be elected.
As a matter of fact, you know what I mean? I'm a even do that. one of my mods right now, go take a link from Lil Kelpy's channel and put it in the comment section. Just on some YouTube shit. No, I don't want to do no video, but I support you making legal money, Kelpy. I do. I support you making legal money, man. And I really hope you know what I mean, leave this shit alone. I told you the best thing for you to do, you know what I mean, as far as that bitch, is to give her to some pimping. But yeah, man, one of the mods, man, take the link. Yeah, take the link to Lil Kelpy's channel, man. Put it in the comment section. For people that don't know nothing about Lil Kelpy's channel, man, if you want to go over there, look at his content, you know what I mean, see what Lil Kelpy got going on. Plus, Lil Kelpy be rapping. He be doing the music thing over there at his channel, too. So one of y'all go to Lil Kelpy's channel and take the link from Lil Kelpy's channel and put it in the comment section. Yeah, do that. Yeah, do that right now. It shouldn't take you too long, man. Okay, good looking, Dre. Dre then sat up there and took the link and put Lil Kelpy's link to his channel in the comment section. So yeah, man, if you want to, support his music and support, his endeavors to, get some good legal money, man, so he don't have to, portray this image that's clearly not him. You know what I mean? Help this little boy, man, get some legal dough. Support him, man. Lil Kelpy, I support you getting legal dollars, doing legal things, man. Yeah, blessings to Lil Kelpy. Player Kelpy. Matter of fact, I named you that. That's your name, Player Kelpy.
To appear on an episode with Kelpy, feel free to pitch your shit in the comments or tweet at me or whatever the fuck, because it would be fun to put together some interesting episodes. Hopefully they don't end in fisticuffs. But,
yeah, real shit. But if you think you could be a good collab with me, yeah, definitely tap in.
For sure.
Yeah.
Lil Kelpy, No Jumper, coolest podcast.
All right, they done with the interview. It's been a blessing, guys. You guys stayed up for damn near 3 hours, man. You know what I mean? Laughing and chopping it up with me, man. I sincerely appreciate it. Let me make sure I don't got no new cash apps. No, I don't. I feel sad. No, I don't. You know what I mean? This is why, Sin like to do daytime work. I wouldn't mind coming doing nighttime, but you know what I mean? The support, man, my likes got to be right. My views got to be right. The money, is a blessing too. I don't ask for it, but man, Sin to take that too. But yeah, the support got to be there. Yeah, them likes got to be there. As a matter of fact, the video that I did on yesterday, and matter of fact, I might make an announcement later on, because I might not do early morning game. And because of, people's schedule and not being able to watch the whole 2 hour, 3 hour video within that time within the day, that's why I was thinking about maybe I should do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday instead of Monday through Friday, especially when my videos be 2 to 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So we'll talk about it. But appreciate that way world. Good looking, fam. Yeah, I appreciate that. Dre, appreciate that. Oh, do me this one favor. This all I want from you is likes and you coming to my Patreon. How many of y'all been enjoying that Patreon, man? How my Patreon looking? Keep it real. If you be like, man, seeing your Patreon is trash. Seeing your Patreon is straight garbage. How you been feeling about the movies and things that I've been, posting and everything like that, the content that I've been posting on my Patreon? Am I cool, or, do I need to go ahead and step it up, man, or the movies, man, that, trash, You keep it real, be like, man, saying I can't, trash, man. Trash. That's what make people step it up. You being real with them. Just be like, trash, man. Trash. It's the best channel on Patreon. Oh, okay, man. Respect that. Respect that. Good looking, fam. Yeah, good looking. DJ Berg, man. Good looking on that player. Yeah, appreciate that 5, man. Good looking with that. Yeah. Hold on for a minute. Best $5 I spend every month. Oh man, you made me feel good, man. Good looking, player. Yeah. Do you post the music battles? Yeah, all my music battles is on my Patreon. All you got to do is just go to Patreon, put in music or R&B battles, neo soul, and it'll all of that'll come up. And again, my Instagram is sinful to p773, and I have another page called The Museum of Game. Again, The Museum of Game. And my other page is Sinful the P773. Those are my only Instagram accounts. The Sinful the Pimp page, that is not my account. I told y'all who that is. I told you what that is, But yeah, man, it's been a blessing. You know what I mean? I appreciate you guys, man, staying up with me, man. Make sure you click on the like button. Make sure you get in the comment section after I end the video and say what you want. You know what I mean? You might disagree about something I said, or you want to just put your opinion on something you maybe didn't have the opportunity to say it while we was live. Get in the comment section, man, and give your opinion about this video, about Kelby, about me, about what we talked about, all right? Well, I hope you guys live as long as you want, man, and never want as long as you live. Everybody stay blessed. Man, we out of here. Love.